It's looking spooky. But all of this is supposed to be passing. And we're supposed to have clear skies like over there. But then Florida weather. We're supposed to have no more rain tonight, but it is appropriate that as we were pulling in, lightning was crashing around the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Or I should say the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, its proper name, at the Hollywood Tower Hotel. But it turns 30 today. 30 years ago today, back in '94, was the very first day of operation for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I got a ton of fun facts for you, a lot of information. We're gonna get to all of that. But if you could do me a big favor, please hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe if you're not, and happy Monday. We're on day 4 of 4 days, 4 straight days of live streams. We got back late last night from our Hershey Park, Pennsylvania weekend. We'll talk all about that in a little bit. I can't film security, so hold on one sec. Hit that like button, subscribe, BRB.
Our strollers are going to go to the red line over here. Everybody else, the lane is yours. Come on in. Thank you so much, sir. Come on in. One person at a time. There we go. Single file. One person in front of you. One person behind you.
We're good. And I even got to thank you, sir. You're very welcome. Here we are back at Walt Disney World, Disney's Hollywood Studios. So Disney's Hollywood Studios opened on May 1st, 1989. And then a few years later, back in '94, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror opened up. And I have so many facts, so many stories I want to tell you. But again, if you're just coming in, hit that like button. Welcome. I hope you had a great Monday, a fantastic weekend. We had a ton of fun. We'll get to it. We got friends here in the park tonight. And we are going to stay until park close. That's the plan. Hopefully ending our night with a little Fantasmic. So an excellent stream planned.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a great night. Here we are. Back at Walt Disney World. Or I will say, I had a blast at Hershey Park this past weekend. We had such an awesome group. Big thank you to everybody who came, and big thank you to so many people helped make that trip happen. We'll get to everyone there too. But just in a huge state of appreciation. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, because we had so many awesome people chip in and say, hey, go to Hershey, let's have some fun. I said as a, what I could give back is the gift of time and live streaming content that every day, if we raised enough money, Thursday afternoon, that I would go live every day for 7 days in a row, including a second video, whether it's a short or an edited video. So we've been pumping out content. So if you missed anything after this stream, you can go back, check out at least 8 new videos in the last 4 days. A lot of fun. A lot of people enjoyed the airport video and the travel video. Yo! I know you guys. Oh, perfect shirt. Hollywood, 1939. The Tower. Where'd you get this shirt? I like it.
What's crossed out? What's sold out?
Yeah, Anaheim sold out because they turned it into Guardians. I like that. How's your day been? It's spooky here.
Yeah, we were trying to get the lightning behind the tower on camera.
I saw that when I was parking and I was like, that's sick. Oh, I wish it was on camera right now.
I had my phone for 2 minutes. I'm like, I give up. Arm hurt. I don't know how you do that.
What's the...
yeah.
Yeah. I said that's what I said. We went to Hershey Park this weekend. It was weird walking around the first half of the day without carrying a camera. I was like, I just don't know what to do with my arms.
It's a hike too.
It is tremendous. We would go from one end to the other. We'll talk all about Hershey, but we had a great time with the ABC crew. Even we left out to go to Chocolate World, said goodnight to some people who had to travel back that night. Then we came back in, and of course we went to Thunder and Lighting, which is like the furthest end. I'm like, who designed this park? It's like it's just literally like a mile track straight.
It's a straight line.
But it was fun.
We're following you. We're here for you. So.
All right. Well, any good low wait times right now?
only thing on his list, he wants a Ronto wrap. So.
Oh, I did put in the description that we might get B.A.D tonight, and for those who watch the channel, you know that means we're gonna do a little Batu after dark. We're getting B.A.D. You don't know about getting B.A.D, but we'll get B.A.D tonight if you want a Ronto wrap. Yeah, you gotta get B.A.D, baby. Batu after dark. Batu after dark. Who's B.A.D?
Only OGs know that.
That's right. But now you're in there.
Everything is a long way.
Everything's a long wait. I figured. I was hoping the rain would. Yeah, no one wants Star Tours. I thought the rain would scare some people away. All right. Well, let's go get a Ronto wrap. Why not? Are you hungry now? Or you want to wait?
I haven't eaten all day.
Oh well, let's get this man a Ronto wrap. So how was your weekend, gents? Yesterday, you guys had a big urban typhoon, right?
Yeah, they just landed, Ferris.
Tomorrow doesn't from Vegas. But no, typhoon was fun. It was a great time, honestly.
They're on their way back from Vegas, right?
They just landed.
Yeah, I saw their pictures today.
They were there for a while.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah, 5 days. That's too long for Vegas. Vegas, you got to do like 2-3 days tops.
I know they're tired.
They're gonna sleep for a week.
I did say my 29th is coming up, but last year my 20th, so I'm gonna get everybody soon. But I'm either gonna go back to Vegas or I'm trying to do a cheap cruise that everybody can afford on the weekend, like $300-ish range.
Let's do it.
Oh, well,
Whoa, okay. Looks like I got a roommate.
so
Are we going Andy's route to Batu, or are we going this way?
This way. I'm gonna set up like invites to like my top 30 people, but I only expect like 8 people to go. Like I know like.
Yeah, when it's a big trip, yeah.
But yeah.
Just don't make it between the 4th and the 8th.
But then my birthday's the 1st, so I'm gonna go before.
The weekend before.
So the 28th, like that.
I'm pretty sure the 4th or the 8th are Adventures by Carney fall meetup, I think.
Wait, September or October?
He's October, yeah.
October 1st, so it's gonna be September like.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's perfect.
And I'll probably just have a dinner at Maggiano's like last year. Well,
Pick something
nowhere else
new.
takes big parties.
You what? This is Orlando. Everyone travels in large parties.
Nowhere nice takes large parties like I
All right, that is also false.
I tried last year.
All right, what do you mean by a big party? How many people?
Like 20?
Okay, yeah. But first of all, yeah, the day of is ridiculous. Like, what you should do is like literally like in the next month. So it's 2 months before your birthday. You should book a party of like 18. And then if you have to adjust it up to a number, they'll be like, oh, it's not a big deal. And if you can't get 18, then you're like, hey, a few people couldn't make it. We're at 14. They don't care.
Last year we had, I forgot how much it was
It was like 15.
16. Anyways, anywhere, I guess it was last minute, I don't remember. Either way. That'll be because I was like on Monday, I think, so I'm not doing nothing. On the actual day. If it was on a Tuesday, I'm not going to vlog. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Anyways, what's new with you? How was the weekend?
Hershey was crazy. So getting there, well, the streams were fun. The trip itself, we've been putting out videos every day because everyone's awesome. I promised 7 days in a row of a live video and an edited video or short. So we're on day 4. But me getting there was its own adventure. That was the day where like all the computers went out and like half America worked and the other half didn't work. So I'm at the airport, all these issues. My flight gets delayed for maintenance, quote unquote. It was definitely the computers. Then they said they didn't have like enough staff to like man the plane, so we had to wait. So it was about a 4-hour and change delay, which was unfortunate because I was supposed to land in Philly at 10:30, get picked up by my boy Kenny. But then my new landing time was gonna be like 2:45. I'm like, hey, just sleep. We're going to Hershey all day Saturday. I'll just sleep at the airport. Pick me up at the airport in the morning. So I landed Philly like a little after 2:30, and then it was an adventure trying to find a good place to sleep.
There's seats available at Baseline. Of course we're not going.
Oh my gosh. There's something spooky about today. It's the Twilight Zone. There's plenty of seating at Baseline. It just rained. It's a slow week, and yet there's still long waits for rides. What's going on? So yeah, that was fun. That was my adventure getting there, and then I couldn't fall asleep. I made a video about it. I thought it was funny. Then we got picked up, so we did Hershey on no sleep. It was only about an hour and a half, maybe a little under 2 hours to Hershey from Philadelphia. We did all day, rope drop till close. Then we went to this cool Italian place with the group.
You went to the chocolatier.
We did it, but we went to this Italian place instead. But we went on the tour. I know, but it was last minute. We were a large group. We were a group of 11 or 12.
Chocolatiers,
I heard.
The highlight every single time.
Well, just another reason to go back. But we had great. Honestly, this Italian place was awesome. We had an amazing server. Her name was Leah. She was great. She was joking with us the whole time. We were cracking jokes, lots of laughs. Went back to the hotel. We had some wine. Stayed up till like 2 something in the morning. Woke up 6 a.m. Started our day. We went to brunch all together as a group at Trogues Brewing, an amazing brewery. I'm gonna put a video out this week about it. Then a lot of the group dispersed into their own ways. Some people went back to Hershey. Some people went back home and drove. Some people had to hike back down to Virginia and Maryland and Delaware and all the places. They came from all over, Jersey. And then Kenny and I went to Philadelphia and did a live stream, which I also thought was hilarious.
This is a good shelter spot.
This is right here, yeah. Either of you ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yes. So we went to Mac's Tavern, owned by Rob McElhenney.
Oh yeah.
And the staff there was awesome. They picked up our check, which was really cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was bartender was awesome. They were hugging us by the time we left. It was great. Then we started making friends with locals to find out the best cheesesteak. We wandered around. Then we went to the inspiration. We went to the original Patty's pub, like where they got the inspiration, and it is so true to real life. People inside smoking, their pets there sitting next to them. The bartender's first words instead of welcome was like, "That camera better not be on my face." Like we were like, "Whoa, this is definitely Patty's pub." So we just like didn't want to be rude. So like, we'll just do one beer, pay the tab, and leave, please. And then we went on a search for a cheesesteak. Then I had to hustle to the airport. And then that was its own debacle too. What?
That's probably why everything is like a long ass wait. Because Slinky's down, Rise is down.
Oh, all the e-tickets, yeah. Something spooky. I am going to attempt to ride Tower of Terror tonight if possible. We usually lose service in the boiler room, but I'm going to try not to.
Wait, what time is
But I have so many facts.
Are you gonna watch it or no?
Yeah, I think it's at 9. I'd like to end the stream with a little Fantasmic.
So the latest we could do towers like what, 8 probably wait line?
Just depending on wait times, yeah. Be nice if some of the rides came back up so we can get on.
Yeah, I just checked those 60 minutes and I'm on there.
We're on a whole new planet. Very similar weather to Earth. If you're just tuning in, we're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're back in Orlando, Florida. Please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We are less than 300 away from 10,000. And when we hit 10,000, we're doing 24 hours non-stop live right here at Walt Disney World. No sleeping, all fun. And it was good practice this past weekend because I basically was awake for 24 hours. But we had so much fun. It was totally worth it. Let's get some Ronto wraps. You're gonna have to go to Docking Bay 7. So if this is ever closed, you can get your Ronto wraps at Docking Bay 7. It's a Batu hack. Hardest working man at Disney. Such an awesome community. I had so much fun with everyone this weekend. But if you want to become a part of it. We were talking while we were there this past weekend about how all of us did not know each other before this trip, and to have like a big group at Hershey come together from all over really just meant a lot and super cool. So jump in, be involved, hit the like button, subscribe, check out our Discord, follow the socials. The Instagram is at official Carney. Twitter at your WDW guy. TikTok's Adventures by Carney. and our website, adventuresbycarney.fun. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if we've made it official, but I think we're going to do our fall meetup sometime around like October 4th through the 8th. Somewhere around there, like that Thursday through Monday. Docking Bay 7. So again, at the Ronto Wrap stand is closed. You can come here, but they still have their menu as well. They got a couple of drinks with and without alcohol. They got the chicken dip yip. This hot one. It's a little hot. You got like a little bit of heat, not too much. It's still Disney. You got your roasted Andorian chicken salad, your Batuian beef and crispy topato, your Kashik beef and sweet topato salad, your Keika tuna poke, your Falusian falafel. Already ordered. Look at that. Using mobile order. It is the way to go. If you're here, Disney, mobile order is fast. Did I leave? I left my water bottle in the car. I'm a mess. I'm gonna get a high quality H2O. We had a lot of fun and delicious beers at Hershey Park. They got a great park for beer. I think there's a water over here. There is. So if you're here and you're looking for cups of water, you can come on up to the counter, and then right on the left-hand side, right on the left, water cups only. They don't want you to fill your water bottle underneath for health and safety reasons, but you can use the cups to refill your water bottle if that's what you want to do. I got to try and do this.
Those water special.
Oh, this is going to take forever. Oh, you got a good... Look at your stream. Mine's got a prostate issue. There we go. Oh, that's delicious. All right, while they pick up their orders, I'm going to get us a cool table. Maybe we'll sit here at Z-Bar. Let's see where they want to sit. I can catch up with some chat. It is a really cool spot to eat. All right, let's say hi. Oh, I can see David Long in the house, Siva Co. Colin is here, Lynette. Great seeing. I had so much fun with Bill and Lynette this weekend. Thanks again for everything. Peaches, we had a blast. Peaches and Johnny, we were hanging out. It says, good evening, friends. Getting ready to go for a run. We'll be listening and lurking. Love it. Andy Van Dyke in the house. Mark Mueller, it was great seeing Mark over the weekend. Dawn is here. Says, good evening. I'll be working and lurking. Love it. Good afternoon to Disney cast and crew member Monique. So good afternoon. How y'all doing? We're doing great. It's a fantastic Monday night. Hi, Katie McGinnis. Hi, Rebecca Dolan. Says, hopefully you will have a seat for Fantasmic this time. I think so. I'm hoping. I feel like, yeah, pull up a seat at the bar. Look at that beautiful Ronto wrap. Oh, yes. No, enjoy that Ronto wrap. I'll show the menus while you snack, so you can really get into it.
Describing every bite.
Yes. Well, we will take a review. We'll get the first bite. Everyone knows the rules. Oh, yeah. I love Ronto wraps. They're the best, right? They're so good. It is a delightful snack. Brian Carney, what's up? Is that my brother? Oh, my gosh. I haven't seen that guy in forever. Monique, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's very sweet. Says happy Disney Monday. Hanging out with Matt and Faris. We're at Hollywood Studios for the Tower of Terror 30th, but also we're staying for Fantasmic. And we're getting bad, baby. About to after dark. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. That's very nice. Captain Kirk in the house. See, this is why you should just mobile order your Coke. Tyler Silva, what's going on? Happy Monday. Yeah, Katie, I did. I don't. Spoiler alert! If you go back and watch the video, which everyone should, there was not a lot of sleeping at the Philadelphia airport, but I had a good time filming and walking around an empty airport. Tomorrowland Traveler, my man, T3, another great YouTube page. Go check it out. CJL, what's going on? Yes, that's a good point, Mark. We also met the greatest photographer in the world. If you missed our Hershey Park stream, you should definitely check it out after this one. Hang out with us now. But there's plenty of content for you to catch up on if you're looking for some awesome content. Jeremy Heath, what's going on? Izzo in the house. Izzo, big, another person, so awesome. Thank you for all the help. We missed you, Izzo. He said checking in from Ohio. But he definitely was one of those many amazing people that chipped in to help make the Hershey Park happen. So thank you, Izzo. Everyone go subscribe to Izzo. Quentin Jones is subscribed. Thank you so much. And we got our likes count going up. Yeah, let's hit that like button. We got to get to 100 as fast as possible. We just started, but let's go. We're more than halfway there. My man, Kenny Holland in the house, checking in from Texas. Venanda Lewis, what's going on? I can't believe my brother is here. That's weird. It must be a lot of bored time. I don't know what's going on in New York. Are you okay, Brian? Pete just said I gave Leah a 5-star review on Yelp. Yeah, I have to go do that too. I have to go leave Leah a review. The bartender at the Philadelphia airport is going to get a 5-star review. What's up, goofy guy? All right, I'll tell you the story. Dawn says you have to sprint to catch a flight home. So we did push it a little bit. I got to the Philadelphia airport roughly 21 minutes before my flight took off. And doors closed, I think 15 minutes before. So I had 6 minutes to get through security to the gate. But we knew right where we were going. I knew my gate number. Security was awesome. I have TSA pre-check. And then there was only like one person in front of me. And that person's like, oh, I'm way early. You can just go ahead. So I got right through security, ran up to the desk, saw my gate, saw that there was still a line of like 20 people. So I'm like, I made it, I'm good. And then as I'm about to scan, they go, Pittsburgh. I go, no, this has got to be Orlando. They go, no, we changed your gate to gate C, not gate A, which is about, I don't know, a half a mile to a mile away. So I, with my bag, and I have my water and everything else I got, started sprinting. They called them and said, hey, listen, he's here, he's coming. Please hold the plane. They were like, no problem. I get there, the door's open, I'm happy. And the woman goes, oh, sorry, there was a big standby list. We gave your seat away. And obviously I was not happy about that. So the door was still open. So I knew I technically could get in the breezeway. So I was just like, listen, I know once you close that door to the plane, there's no negotiation. I will sit anywhere. I will sit in the jump seat. I will sit in a flight attendant seat. I will sit in an exit row. I'll lay down across bags in a luggage bin. But I'm like, I got to get on this plane. They were like, we're really sorry. There was like 20 people on standby. And, technically the flight, we were supposed to close doors 5 minutes ago. So we gave your seat away. I was like, but they called you. Please. One woman was not having it, but the other person at the desk was nice. They were like, listen, there really is nothing at all we can do. Every single seat is full. But there is another flight in 2 hours, and I can make sure I get you on that one. And you can pick your seat. And she was nice, whatever. So we had time to stop, but I was a mess from running about a mile at full speed with my bag and bags in my hand when I got over to the bar just to grab like a quick something to eat before the next flight. The guy's like, are you okay? It looks like you're gonna die. I was like, I might. Like, do you have an oxygen machine? Because I haven't sprinted a mile in a very long time. And then that's the story. I just had to take a later flight. I got back to Orlando around midnight.
This large Coke was $6.
What?
You know what I could have got for $6? I could have went to McDonald's. I could have got the $5 meal, which comes with a McDouble, 4 nuggets, and a drink. Crazy.
That is crazy.
And you were right. It was faster.
If you mobile order, yeah.
Like, I did it in like a minute. Ready?
Mobile order's the way to go.
Like 30 in line.
My brother says hi. He's in the chat.
Hey, I'm back.
I know. We got to get him back down here. If you can mobile order, I highly recommend mobile ordering. It will save your time instead of waiting in line. And it's also convenient on certain theme park days when it is very busy. You can still do other things. You can find your table, get everyone put together, fill up your waters, and then tell them when you're here. And usually the food will come out pretty quickly, even on the busier days. And definitely get familiar with the My Disney Experience app before you come down on your trip. That's where you're going to want to book all your lightning lanes, well, it's going to be changing the name, but it used to be called Genie Plus. I'm happy they're changing the name because, as I've been saying, Genie is an amazing character, and he's been looked upon as a villain ever since they created Genie Plus. Yes, Quentin Jones, we are so close to 10,000. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, less than 300 away, 200 and change. 10,000 subs, we're going live for 24 hours.
Yeah, everything's a long way. Everything's inside. Like, Slinky Dog is closed.
Slinky's closed.
Rise is though.
Right.
140. That's nuts.
That is insane. 140 minutes. Right now it is 2 hours
20 minutes.
and 20 minutes to get on Toy Story Mania. And then some of the biggest rides in the park, Slinky Dog and Rise of the Resistance both being down. It's a lot of long waits. The other thing that's kind of weird about this time of day is it's nice because people are leaving or going to have dinner in other places or Disney Springs, or sometimes the rain scares them away. But that's an upside of coming here late. The downside is a lot of the shows don't happen at night. So, like Indiana Jones, their last show of the day is 4:30. Beauty and the Beast, their last show of the day is 5 p.m. Frozen, their last show, I think, is around usually 6-ish. The Star Wars random shows that happen, around the land, and character interactions, those are all during the day. A lot of the character meet and greets over at Disney Junior during the day. So evening is fun. It's a different energy. The park's lit up beautifully, and you see, a bit of a less crowd from time to time, but you do miss some of the shows. But you do get the nighttime spectacular. So there's Fantasmic, which we're going to try and see tonight. And they also have the movie magic on the front of the Chinese theater. Hi, Rhonda H says, hello, I already liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. Hello, Alyssa. Urban Family Adventurers in the house. Another great channel. Awesome people.
Well, what do you think? I think it might happen today. Fantastic.
I hope so.
What time-
Technically it was supposed to stop raining at 5. That's why I set up the stream for 6. And then they were still raining at 6.
What time do they usually make the decision? Do you know? Like 7:30?
No, they'll wait up until, my guess is all the way up to like a half hour before. At least. Because if you think about it, the minute they say it's not happening, you lose all those people who are here to spend money on dinner, food, and merch. They all say, never mind, let's just get out of here. They want to keep people here in the park.
Yeah.
Izzo's Place is another great channel on YouTube. If you're into woodworking, whiskey, and whimsy, that's a great channel. Goofy Guy says, really? I didn't think McDonald's had anything priced under $10 now. People are saying, no, I think there is. I haven't been to McDonald's in a while, but Taco Bell, you can get a few items under $1. That was $6, that Coke right there. What's a Ronto wrap nowadays? Like 12 bucks? 13? It's a lot, but it's Disney. No one ever came back saying, well, that was a cheap vacation.
If I was to make a Monster wrap, I would charge it probably like 10 bucks, solid 10 bucks.
We should make some solid Ronto wraps. Actually, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and get the recipe down and do some, and then we'll do a cooking with Carney. See if I can perfect a Ronto wrap.
I want to go back to that place we got the food from the Animal Kingdom Lodge. What's it called?
Oh, Sanaa.
Sanaa.
I can't believe this guy had never been to Sanaa until a few weeks ago.
So good. The bread.
Cameron said, I was just getting used to Genie Plus. I'm not even calling it that anymore. I still call it Fast Pass Plus. I do miss Fast Pass. Joey, what's up? Just mousing around, just in the house. Multi-Pass, that's it. Yeah, it's the Multi-Pass Plus. I don't know. They keep changing things up.
Multi-bucks.
Multi-bucks.
I don't know. I guess you could pick. We could do a show. I don't know.
I don't think there's any shows. What's up, Sean? I don't think there's any shows. What?
Just wondering what you guys were doing.
Oh, we're live on YouTube. You want to say hi? That's Sean. There he goes. And just like that. You want to get to know Sean, you got to be sneaky. You got to be fast.
That's one way to scare him. Do us right now.
That's also how a lot of my relationships ended. Just walking away.
Hey, he gave one to us. Like,
He did. It was like right over my shoulder. I thought it was like HHN. It was like Jamari just over my shoulder.
oh, last show was at 6:30.
What?
Last show's at 6:30. We
Yeah,
just
but
spent 10
it's-
minutes.
Yeah. Also, the Frozen sing along. If anyone is a live streamer out there, it will actually shut down your stream because they do the exact song. So it's like if you tried live streaming like the actual movie online, because the songs are literally word for word from the movie. If they were singing live over it, it would like probably give you a warning, but YouTube will come in and give me a warning. We tried it twice, and it literally just shut down the stream. Just quit the channel.
Not even
Like,
after, like during it.
during it, yeah.
crazy.
Because at first you'll get a warning on the bottom, like, you're currently using copyrighted material, like, please stop, or whatever it says. And you're like, what? And then, like, 2 minutes later, it just says, end of stream. It tells you your stats. There's only a few things at Disney that do that. I mean, we could, I can't believe I'm going to say this. We could do Star Tours, but,
I'll do it.
all right. I guess we're going to do Star Tours.
A new scene freaks me out.
Let's go see if we can get a new scene. So here's how we do Star Tours here, everyone. Since we are live streaming, we normally get a pretty decent signal, but I have to hold the glasses in front of it, and you do get, they kind of shake you up a little bit, left, right, up, down. So it won't be perfect, but we're going to try and take you along for the ride into the galaxy. Rebecca, it's a sing-along. Oh, you've never seen the Frozen? By the way, everyone should go see the Frozen show. It's very funny. So basically the premise of the show is there are two storytellers from Arendelle that come out, and they tell you the story of Anna and Elsa as if you've never seen the movie. And then it is a sing-along with the music. But the reason I say it's great is that the two people are both improvisational actors. They kind of riff off each other. It's very funny. It's entertaining. It's not just like a basic sing-along. Like, I am not the biggest fan of the Beauty and the Beast sing-along at Epcot because there's no banter, there's no live actors or anything like that. You just go into a theater and then they want you to sing along. They cut the songs off at like the best parts. It's not the best. Impressions of France is the best show in that theater. But here, the Frozen sing-along is nice, and the reason it is fun as well is you get a half an hour in air conditioning that feels glorious. And spoiler alert, it may or may not snow at the end of the show. Are we ready? Ronto wrap complete? Coke complete?
About $2 left of it.
You got another $2 left? Nice. Batu After Dark. Oh. At least it's not 1,000,000 degrees. No, the humidity is definitely present. But I don't know which day it was last week when I was live streaming where it was just hard to breathe. It was so hot. I was sweating. We'll cut back through the market. Who did JoJo go on the cruise with, or did he go by himself?
Him, Kyle, and a travel agent who like pays for it.
Oh, nice.
Good new thing. It's like a weekend thing only. It's like $800 for the weekend.
Ooh, magic shot. Thanks for hanging with us on your Monday. If you want another fun fact, this is exactly center stage for Lights, Motors, Action, the old car show. And the reason we know that is if you see these three bikes right here, those letters right there in the native tongue translate to LMA for Lights, Motors, Action. This was literally center stage of the old car stunt show. If you're old enough to remember, do you remember it, young Ferris? Lights, Motors, Action?
Oh, I remember it.
Yeah, where the car split in two, jumped out of buildings.
Wait, what? What show?
Lights, Motors, Action was right here.
No.
Then you like walked around the streets of New York over here.
I only remember the important things like the Osborne lights.
Osborne lights were the best, yeah.
I think it's all important things.
I'm still kind of big mad about losing those two.
They're so good.
Something or other.
I'm shocked no other place just like did something as similar or close to it because that drew so many people. Like if Gaylord did it or SeaWorld or someone, like that's a major pull. Everyone loved Osborne lights.
The one thing I don't miss is the Let's Go parade. I hated that.
You didn't like it? See,
Such a waste of time.
it's not that I didn't like. I like old parades. Give me more entertainment. Electrical was fine, but the best, Spectro Magic was the best.
I don't think I was alive for Spectrum.
Spectro, I only saw it once as a kid, so I was very young.
I had that stupid song audio the whole time, and plus it made the crowds like come
What?
earlier than it needed to be. There was already a crowd that formed for the parade.
You did not enjoy the Technicolor
And when they stayed there,
experience in many lights.
now the crowd they formed like an hour before the
But that's the thing I think like Disney wants. They want people to come and hang out, and that's why you need the entertainment, right? Like it draws the people into the park. Did you hear, by the way, Gaylord Palms is doing a drone show?
Everybody's copying everybody. It's a new thing. One people do it, everybody does it. Universal does it.
Once they got FAA,
Who else does it?
Yeah.
they put in for that.
Who started it first? Disney? Springs?
I mean, technically, the first drone show since I've lived here was when they did the the Christmas one at Springs.
Yeah.
I think that's the first one, at least since I've lived here. Yeah.
Yeah, when people do it, and there's people that try to advance it, everybody keeps trying to advance it and make it better.
I really love, honestly, that the new show at Universal, Cinesational, I think it's one of the best uses of a little bit of everything. You get your drones, you get your lasers, you get your water and your fountain effects. Yeah. Just the fact that they have everything. Pyro, like fireworks, drones, lasers, music, lighting, fountains. It's a projection mapping. They kind of took a little bit of everything that's been working for nighttime shows and made it all work in one, hate to say this word, harmonious show.
No, it's Cinesation.
Well, that's what I said. You said cinematic. I didn't want to correct you because I didn't want to. I know you know what it was since you were the one who literally
Yeah,
told us about it first. The first night I saw it, I'm standing next to Matt, and then he's like hitting me, and he's like, "This is a good part right here." He's like, "You're gonna like this right here."
Yeah, Cinematic was the show before it. And that one sucked.
Wasn't the best, but now Cinesational, if you want to see it, only running up until Halloween Horror Nights, right? And then they change it up.
August 26th.
Yeah.
They're not changing it up.
What?
They're not changing it up.
I'm assuming they're bringing it back ASAP. Yeah. It's got like some of the highest rated reviews of any nighttime show.
I would hope so.
More reasons to stay over at Universal at night. You got that. You got the Hogwarts show at night, the projection mapping on the castle, which is cool. And that does change with the different houses. What?
Are you excited for Halloween Horror Nights?
I'm very excited for Halloween Horror Nights. I love Halloween Horror Nights.
The circus.
Dude, opening night, we need everybody there. I want to get like a group of like 30 people.
We're debating doing the thing on August 29th. It's my birthday. It's expensive, but we're like, yeah, but we're seeing. We'll see.
Not sold out yet.
I haven't done Star Tours in so long. I know you think we left Batu, and you did, but you want a little more Star Wars in your life? From this angle, it looks like a 1 minute wait, but 15.
You're like, it's too long. 15 minutes too long.
14 minutes too long.
We don't even have a greeter staff out here.
No, there's nobody anywhere. There was no parking attendants when I pulled in.
That's actually crazy. I've never seen Disney have staff greeter. Like ever. It's like simple.
What is this, Hershey? Left quite the impression.
Oh, yeah, what is Hershey?
I wish I did more. Yeah, we'll pop it out. Thanks. If you do lose service or it gets fuzzy for any reason, just try refreshing. Let me know. I'll switch from Wi-Fi to cell or cell to Wi-Fi. But you know, it gets fishy in here with these guys running the show.
If adventure has a name, it must be Tatooine. Star Tours announces non-stop daily service to this remote desert world in the Outer Rim territories. Join the festive Ultra Holiday celebration in the streets of Mos Espa. Then head to the arena and cheer for your favorite pilot in the annual Punta Eve Classic. Or set sail on the Dune Sea in a luxurious sail barge. Then rent a land speeder and head over to the colorful outpost of Mos Eisley. No visit is complete without
Excuse me for a moment while I shut it down.
No, wake up! Come back! Oh, good, thank God. How's it going? Oh, is this side? I do have to take you out of the gimbal once we get up there, so it will be a little shaky for a second, but then we'll get you settled in. If you're enjoying the stream, again, please hit that like button. We're closing in 100 likes. That's where the magic happens. We try to usually hit 100 in the first hour, so let's make it happen. Taking the Star Speeder 1000. Ooh. 3 on 3.
Don't need to thank goodness I caught you. I just received.
Ooh, we get some fly shades.
Some sort of technical problem.
See how I look.
Systems analyst and you at the Astromech.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Don't
this.
you tell me to hire you over Grove Grease. I know exactly what time you depart. Just do your job.
Hi, everyone. I'm Pete. Thanks for
and
watching.
mine.
Happy Monday. What's up, Adam Hanley? Happy 30th of the Tower of Terror. Yes, one of the best attractions ever.
Who are you?
C3PO, systems analyst.
It's about time. Binary motivation.
You were not about to Venmo someone 100.
Binary is like a second language to me, but
Because in an easy
I
ass
can
ride.
fix the motive.
What?
Just make it quick.
Yeah.
Schedule it apart in a few minutes.
Then there's no time to lose. Off you go. Tour droids. Really? No. What? Oh, now this is not the new tool.
Autocorrect.
I think the next one is.
You better Venmo me at $100. You got that right.
You were actually third.
I was first somehow.
He was first.
Were you actually?
No. I just turned off the stream, just did it. Everyone knows how often I check Snapchat, and I think I post there. But the last time I read a message, it was October, November.
Please pay attention.
Everyone go follow Farris Films on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Continue to move all the way across your aisle, filling in.
That's me right there with the red face.
Galactic regulations require that all carry-on items be safely stowed beneath your seats. To fasten your restraint, use the yellow strap to pull the belt out from the right side of the seat and snap the belt into the buckle on your left. For your safety, remain seated throughout your flight with your restraints securely fastened, and please watch your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados, con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y cuiden a los pequeñitos.
Do not put on your flight glasses until instructed to do so by a crew member. One final reminder, smoking and photography are never permitted on any Star Tours flight. If you have
No
any
smoking,
questions,
Farris.
don't hesitate to ask a Star Tours agent. You'll be boarded in just a few moments. Thank you.
coming to get us.
All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
Here we go.
I'm not going.
Just us? Sweet.
I don't know why they do like
Get my space.
Yeah.
Or you can sit here.
Is that the middle?
That's in here. Well, since you are the only one that's
So much room for activity. What? It does scare me too. I've been on this ride forever. Look, it's not even full. We spaced ourselves out.
Star Tours passenger. This is flight control. Please stow all personal items and compartment below your seat. Remain seated throughout the flight and supervise your children.
Alright, guys, welcome to Star Tours. Before we take off and go to space, we need to know 3 things. Or actually, I have to tell you 3 things. First of all, you have to remain seated, your seatbelts fastened. Number 2, it's more so for the parents to keep an eye on your kids, okay? And number 3, it's more simple. Don't talk to strangers in the galaxy, okay?
Okay.
Especially space pirates and bounty hunters.
Space pirates.
Yes, like Mondo, Naga,
Oh.
the others. Just an example, you know.
Oh, okay.
They do exist in this side of the galaxy.
Yikes. I'm scared now.
Oh, don't worry. They like to talk a lot, but they don't do anything.
It's like me.
Alrighty. Alrighty. I'll check your seatbelts row by row, so let's go with 1. On the yellow strap. Row 2. 3. Alrighty. And if I were you, I will hold the
Oh, hold on to this.
thingy, yes, that's right. The thing, yes.
The thing, yeah.
Row 5. One and 2. Okay. Alrighty, guys. On your flight glasses.
Here we go.
Good to go. Thank you for choosing Star Tours. May the force be with you.
And also with you. Yes. I like it. I don't know if he was stolen for any reason. He did a great job. If he was like waiting for the other cars, I don't know.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
What?
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
All transports hold for security order.
The stormtroopers would be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen him?
No one on this planet could possibly be a spy.
Oh, the rebel spy!
Where are we going? Where are we now? The Wookiee planet. Imperial troopers, what are they doing here? I'm afraid you're not very hard to beat, Artu, hit the brakes! limit. With each day, the Empire grows more and more powerful. We need your help right now to fight back. Right now? But head to the coordinates I'm transmitting to you. Together we can win this. I'm counting on you. Wait! We're just tourists!
Oh no.
I don't like the look of this. Yes, I believe these are Virgo. Virgo are the legendary spacewalkers. Quite extraordinary. And so serene. Oh no!
Star Tours. It's 2 against 1 here. Could use some help.
Let's put it together, Ed!
Nicely done, Star Tours. Appreciate the help.
R2-D2, don't you dare!
Safe travels. Good to see you again, R2.
We will be landing shortly. I do hope you have enjoyed your flight.
Oh.
That's my ship. On behalf of Star Tours, thank you for joining us. You've got a lot of explaining to do.
Please remain seated until the captain has opened the exit doors. You may then unlatch your safety restraints by pressing the release button on your left. Make sure you have all your personal belongings as you exit.
I want to hear it.
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bum, 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 bum.
So you fly out of the base, looking for you. And then you go on a couple random adventures and you land back at the same base and they're no longer looking. Did you get that?
So you're saying that we left the base.
We leave the base, we flew out of there because the Empire was looking for a spy on board.
Yes.
We flew around a couple planets and came and landed back at the same base where they're no longer looking for us. Even though the guy even said, that's my ship.
Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about Star Wars. There's too many there's too many shows and movies. But what if, here's my knowing nothing explanation. Because we helped what's her face out. Now we're
What does Ahsoka have to do with the Empire on us?
I don't know. Ahsoka was like, thanks for all the help. Good seeing you, R2. And then I thought maybe that would give us like the okay to come on back home.
Oh yeah, these guys are good.
Yeah, like, hey, there's too many sides. Also, I had never seen that version either. You also can make a lightsaber here. It's going to be a lot cheaper than if you went to Savi's, but a much different experience. They also have a pin board here if you ever ask. We knew that from our pin trading adventures. Well, whew. All right. Shake and bake. Yeah. Does anyone out there know? Help us learn more. Why do we leave the base and go back to the same base?
I have an answer for you called bad writing.
Whoa, 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 easy. We get it. You work for Universal.
No, it's called this ride came out in like what, 2006 or whatever, and that wasn't something people thought about back then.
I just think it's got to be hard if you're writing any new Star Wars because you have to have, there's so many now different worlds, characters, stories being intertwined. I really enjoy The Mandalorian though.
The Mandalorian. You know what I actually very much enjoyed that is like a very, I guess, taboo thing to say right now. I enjoyed the echo.
I just feel.
Sorry, I'm allergic to those opinions. No. You both enjoyed it? Why? I didn't see it. I'm just curious.
Thought it was interesting seeing a different point of view of the galaxy where the Jedi, aren't, people are infallible.
Mm-hmm.
That explored. Like, I know people are like, oh, the Jedi are perfect. Yeah, they wouldn't do this. Like, no, people are people. So it kind of explored on that topic.
There were some things that are forced and cringe, but besides
There were a
that,
couple cringe things.
for Disney, like forcing the stuff, they got it forced down.
It had some of the best lightsaber choreography I think I've ever seen.
That's what I'd be there
The
for.
fights were insane.
Yeah.
They were.
It was weird because they used like kung fu. There was a lot of hand-to-hand combat too, which is unusual in Star Wars. So you did see like kung fu.
I'm into that.
But it worked really well.
What are your hot Acolyte tapes, people? Put them here in the chat because I cannot keep up with these two because I did not see it. So I don't know anything, but I can tell you the fun facts about the Tower of Terror since it's turning 30 today. So I'll give you some fun facts as we're approaching sunset, and since we can see the Tower of Terror from here, is that it wasn't always going to be the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. It actually was going to be, originally, they were working with Mel Brooks, and he just had the movie Young Frankenstein, was a big popular hit, and they were going to do it kind of like you're walking into a Bavarian village, and it was going to be Young Frankenstein's castle. Then they were just going to do a Mel Brooks type ride that is like scary, spooky, but funny. Then he had to walk away from the... He walked... Whoa, we got that on camera. We got it on camera, the lighting, yeah.
You didn't get it next to Thomas.
That would have been
I know, but I would have... Dang it. Anyway, a few years later, it doesn't open with the park, but opening 30 years ago today, they do go with the Twilight Zone. And the Imagineers who are working on the project went back and watched every single episode. Once we're on the ride, we'll show you some fun things and point things out. But also, when they were going to build the ride, it was actually going to be a possibility of people being able to stay inside the Hollywood Tower Hotel. They eventually had to scrap that idea. But they do use the entire building, and it's actually reverse force perspective. Disney, a lot of times, makes things look taller than they are. Is that building is one of the tallest on Disney property at 199.5 feet. But it only looks like a 13-story hotel because they wanted to factor in that spooky number 13. And when you do your drop, you're actually not dropping 200 feet. You're not dropping 13 stories. You actually only drop about 90 feet from top to bottom, if that's part of your sequence. There's been many versions of the ride. The current iteration are those random sequences, so you never get the same ride twice, quote unquote. There are 4 elevator shafts in the back when you first get on the elevator, and then when you are in the drop towers, there are 2 elevator shafts because the elevator you get into is actually a moving vehicle. You lock into the 4 shafts. That's why when you get off into those rooms into the 5th dimension where you see like that E = MC squared, you can see there's 2 tracks to your left and right. And there's actually 2 floors where those scenes happen simultaneously. If you're on the outside track, you're usually on the 3rd floor, I believe. If you're on the inside track, you're on the 4th floor. And the 5th floor is where you enter the 5th dimension, actually get into the elevator. And that is why when you drop on the Tower of Terror, you can start by going down or up. You don't always have to go up because you're already starting on the 5th story. Fun facts. I got more once we get inside. Another fun little thing, we see it on his shirt, 1939. The little girl on the ride, if you recall, sings, "It's raining, it's pouring." That song had only come out maybe a week or two, because the whole premise of the ride is that it's a Halloween night, 1939, electricity, lightning hits the Tower Hotel, the elevators malfunction, it goes from there. But that song would have just come out to music about 2 weeks before that, because in late October of 1939 was the very first time the nursery rhyme version of "It's raining, it's pouring" was introduced to the world. Also, Ron Serling passed away, obviously, before they could record this, so they had a voice, yes. They had, with the family's permission, a voice actor. He was actually just here in May. go over his, I guess, his script for the Hollywood Tower Hotel and the Twilight Zone. And what's funny is if you go into the library where you watch the pre-show, there's actually a check for Rod Serling if he ever comes back from the dead, so he could still be paid for his appearance. In the pre-show room. On one of the shelves.
Really?
Yeah. There's also a reference to Mickey Mouse on the sheet music in the library. Something like along the lines of like, "Where's Mickey Mouse?" or like something like that. There's some other fun little things. Another way that they mess with your head is when you get into the line for the Hollywood Tower Hotel. The concrete is on angles and it's pitched down, up, left, or right, and your handrails, some are higher, some are shorter. It's to kind of throw you off your game before you even get into the attraction. Start messing with your head. Also, this scene, no, it's got to be on purpose. This entire entrance also a shout out to California, the Mission Hills area. Of course, the paint color, you may have known about this, but matches the skyline of Morocco. So when you're in the World Showcase looking from Mexico towards Morocco, the building and its architecture kind of matches up along with the color of Morocco. So it looks like it's part of the skyline.
Maybe do it. Nothing else to do.
50?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably use the bathroom. You know?
All right.
It's up to you. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Let's just do it. I can point out fun facts. Yeah. We got to do it on the anniversary. We'll catch up to. Well, I'll get in line. Just find me. Save you some time. So, like I said, the building at its tallest, 199 and a half, and you can see from this side view over here that the front that everyone sees are those two elevator drop shafts. The back is actually the pre-show, the fifth dimension, and the 4 elevator shafts going back that way. So here, just to give you an idea, the handrail is right up to my hip. But as you walk, it will go up and down, and so will the concrete. You'll see. You see how there the well, then let's go. I love the music out here. This is such a cool area too, especially with the weather right now being so ominous. I love it over here. The band pavilion, the arboretum. We're headed toward the Rose Garden. Again, when you're here on vacation, make sure you have the My Disney Experience. Your photo pass will allow you to get those pictures from the ride, including the video. Best. Totally agree. Love this music.
I only listen to theme park loops at work. Design.
Disneyland Paris at night is one of my favorites.
Really?
It's a good one.
If you go into the Epic Preview Center, you can hear a bit of the Epic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They have a lot to work with.
Yeah. Like for the center area, it's all in original soundtrack.
Oh, that's cool. What's that like? Is that like,
It almost sounds like it.
Okay. Yeah, like walking in. That makes sense, because like that futuristic, salatial.
Yeah, I walked in today because I had to take some pictures of something. I was like, this sounds like the Epcot soundtrack. I was like, what?
I'll have to check it out. There was also supposed to be a bar here, the old Tip Top Club. That also got scrapped, sadly. Are they running only one tower? Is that why it's 50 maybe? I see those doors opening, but I don't see the other side.
Well, some of the turns inside. Let's move. Can you get real quick?
Yeah. Everyone, please hold for a moment. Farrah's going to tell me a deep, dark secret. All right, too afraid. Nah, just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're coming back. Just want to show everyone where the pool, the tennis courts, and the stables are. We call this a little Carney magic. Well, it's not really Carney magic, but we're on a Carney stream. We're gonna see. Apparently, someone has a reservation here at the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Much appreciated. And happy 30th, Tara. All right. Now we're in. Exactly. This used to be called Fast Pass. Then it used to be called Lightning Lane. Now it's back to Fast. Multi-pass, single pass. Look, you see how like that's only about a foot and a half off the ground there, but then up here it's like it's supposed to throw you off.
You made that up.
No, I didn't. It's a real thing.
You made that up.
These are real facts. I just pointed it out. Back there, there's spots where this is like this high, and then there's spots where it's like up to your chest.
Just detail.
No, it's done to mess you up. That's also why you slope to the left in some spots, you slope to the right in some spots.
Dude, I just think you don't have good balance.
First of all, I have great balance. All right. When we get off the ride, I'm gonna show you again. Hi guys, it's Big Rocketeer Lady. Okay. How's it going? What's up, man? I'm sweaty. That was perfect timing.
I don't know you guys. I know you guys.
Yeah. What's up, dude? We were just having birthday cake. We'll see when you get off. Happy 30th Tower of Terror. Yeah. Let's go. So now we're in the lobby. You get the, if you look over here, there's the 13 Diamond Award from AAA. They do reapply the cobwebs here, but there's a lot of other little fun facts here in the lobby. As soon as we turn the corner too, if you look at the mailboxes behind the front desk, this sculpture here in the middle and a lot of other the art features were from artists and sculptors, lookalikes from the time as well. But I'll tell you this, the air conditioning feels great. I love the attention to detail in here. It is amazing.
Oh my.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
Right this way, my friend. All of that available.
So the Tip Top Club was going to be the bar.
The letters down below. Take the stairs.
Just a bunch of dust.
Take the stairs. All the letters that fell off.
It was like 25 minutes for that.
Oh yeah.
No.
Still nice.
No, that was great. I love coming back here too because I get to see more of the lobby. So I don't want to ruin the magic. If you don't want to hear this, mute for 3 seconds. But how they reapply these cobwebs, they have to come back in with that spray glue, basically, and add more dust because it does eventually fade and come down. So this is dried glue. It's glue. It's glue.
It was glue back in the day. But now, since technology advanced, they have cobweb guns that do this thing.
That doesn't look like a cobweb gun. Like that looks like Halloween cobweb stuff, right? But this looks like stringy, like.
Gum. It's
Oh, gum. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
To make it look like that. All right. I think it's like a gun where they're just shooting cobwebs like they're Spider-Man. Yeah, I got you.
It is almost like hot glue, just that it.
Yeah. If we could see, oh man. Can't see it, but I did just zoom in on that bottom on accident. Here we go. Let's check all the shelves. So there should be a paycheck for Serling and also sheet music with the words Mickey Mouse. They also use forced perspective in this ride in one of the scenes. I'll tell you when.
Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Continue stepping forward, please.
It is.
Hey, perfect timing.
Where's the paycheck? Where's the paycheck?
I'm looking, yeah. So the fun facts on this room is that somewhere on one of the shelves is that there's a paycheck for Rod Serling in case he ever comes back to life, so they can pay him for his appearance in the ride.
I'm taking it.
And since
I love how they did that too.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right. A beacon.
She's holding a Mickey Mouse doll as well right there.
Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
All right, my friends, please proceed forward to the boiler
So there's
room.
also sheet music in here with a song for Mickey Mouse. I'm trying to find on the top.
Do enjoy your stay.
So that's directly from an episode of The Twilight Zone right there. That tortures. Go ahead, I'm right behind you guys.
My favorite, Good Food was Deli.
Of course. At the end of that, I'm with you guys. All right, so when we enter the boiler room here, we may have some sketchy service where we switch from Wi-Fi to cell and back and forth. Don't go anywhere, just hit refresh. Let me know if it's okay. But sometimes we get lucky. But we're in a boiler room. I tell the story every time I'm in this queue, but back when I used to do asbestos, crusted off the bingo card, we used to have to crawl into boilers this size at like colleges and universities and scrape the stuff off the inside walls because like they would want to like.
How old are you?
I didn't install it. I took it out. I tested the material, and then I would oversee the project to make sure they did it correctly and safely, so the workers who come in and like demolish it don't just breathe about asbestos.
Oh, well, I thought you were like cleaning, like.
No, I wasn't.
You said when you were in college?
No, I'm saying like I had a job when I was in construction management, and I used to run projects for schools and hospitals.
You meant you were like cleaning out your own air conditioning in your dorm or something.
No,
like that.
like yeah, I was on like a naval ship, like back in '39.
Coal furnace over
Really
here.
good for 100.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta moisturize.
Dude, I started using aloe vera.
Yeah, I'm telling you, once I moved to Florida, I started putting lotion on my body. I love this setup. And you see how this winds and goes all over the place too? Kind of like outside.
Yeah.
It starts outside. The storytelling begins right away, Matthew.
It starts before you reach the building. I'm aware.
Which way is faster?
I usually go left. I found that left is faster.
All right.
It's a shorter distance. this is what I would consider one of the last perfect attractions.
Oh yeah, I love this ride. We're left.
Expedition Everest.
If it still worked, then yes. But I mean, it's still very close. Bye, guys. We'll see who's faster.
There's Everest. What would you consider a perfect attraction?
That's what we're saying. Tower.
Everest. Lost two perfect ones.
It's just too.
It's great. It's not the pinnacle of story.
Yeah. Like think like complete immersion too. Like Rise is. I think Rise is pretty good actually.
Close. I think when I'm talking perfect, I mean it uses effects. Can't tell how they do it.
No, but I mean think about the 3 pre-shows of Rise, and also the fact that like you're still in a line, but you feel like the ride's begun because you have like those. I think it's because it's too. I think it's because it's too new that you're saying that. Yeah. It doesn't have like nostalgia yet.
Also, that queue isn't good.
I mean, the beginning of the queue is a little rough, but I mean, like again, brilliant to put 3 pre-shows into a queue, and then you actually get on the ride. Also, that one of them where you go in when you go in one door and you go out the same door. All the time I bring people on that ride, they're like, "How did that happen?" All right.
I don't think there's anything at Magic. What did you say?
Indian Disneyland.
Indian Disneyland. I still need to do that.
Yeah, but that again, when it's working, like yeah. So like Everest with the Yeti, Indiana Jones when everything is working.
I think Magic.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Pirates will always be great, but I still think the one in Disneyland is better. Yeah.
Even Thunder Mountain, I would consider close.
Big Thunder in California. Anyone?
Oh, she already got one.
Sorry.
She was too shy.
Honestly, if they updated the ending to Spaceship Earth, I love Spaceship Earth.
They were going to, weren't they?
They were, yeah. And then the pandemic hit, yeah. Now I'm going through park by park in my head. Let's see what in the chat. What are some perfect attractions at Disney? If you had to call them as perfect as you can get. Huh.
Pandora, nothing there. Really.
I mean, I think the Land of Pandora is gorgeous and Mansion fantastic. Yeah.
Flight's cool, but it's also like it's just boring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a and you're still got to wear glasses, which to me I think takes magic away. Any ride where that requires you putting on glasses at all, I think takes away from some magic. I mean, oh yeah, I mean like, also I think a lot of people say almost every ride at Tokyo Disney Sea is. I haven't been there, but that's what I hear. Row 4. All right. We didn't lose service in the boiler room. That's a good thing.
Wait, where is 2? Two's literally the
Catch me screaming.
What? No, I'm gonna switch to the end so I don't put my arm in anybody. Is that all right? We'll go here. I'll hang it to the aisle. I don't want you screaming either. Jungle Cruise, someone threw out there. I think it's especially for the time. Well, that's a big one, of course. You know what I really enjoy? Jingle Cruise. I think that's one of the best overlays.
Automation Holiday was the best.
That's a good one. That's good too. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, a lot of people saying Haunted, California's Big Thunder, Phantom Manor at Paris, top tier. Also, big shout out to Kenny Saraki in the house. Carousel of Progress, I feel like if they put like another new scene at the end, I'd be happy with that. I'm fine with Carousel of Progress. We just have a lot of time has passed. High Patriotism USA. Captain and Lady Kirk in the house. Derek, what's going on? Since I was behind you. Oh, hi.
5, all the way to the back. 4, middle left. 3, middle right.
To the left, to the left. Yeah, when we were in Fort the other night, when we were with you, that was the beginning of the end for Jess.
Oh, dude, she was.
Yeah, she got smashed that night.
You gotta carry her out of there. Let's go to the drone show.
Yeah, then we had the whole drone show and the ride back.
Pull that yellow strap. Make sure your seatbelt's all the way in. Pull that yellow strap. Thank you. My front row, yellow strap. Make sure your seatbelt's all the way in. Yellow strap. I need everyone hands up. Both hands up. While I say check my back rows. Thank you.
Go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh man! Wait, I have one more question.
You were the passengers of a Muslim Roman elevator about to ascend
I'm scared.
into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone.
So, believe it or not, but this room is only, I don't know, less than 20 feet back, but they make it smaller. It's only 4 feet in the back of the room where we have a large opening here.
Hold on tight, Nana, when we go down. Nana, hold on to your front tight.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and all night. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Sweet sound. That was the best sequence. That was the best sequence. That was great. Ask him what he thought.
What do you think? You like it?
I've never seen anyone be able to eat popcorn on this ride.
A warm welcome back to those of you who made it. And a friendly word of
Yeah, that was
warning.
an awesome
Something you won't
sequence.
find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling. Or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
And we didn't go
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings and watch your step as you exit through the elevator doors. We trust your stay at the Hollywood Tower Hotel has been a pleasant one. And please do come back and see us again.
These are some of the best. Tower Stitch.
Jasmine tried to buy a big Stitch for her friend.
Kenny. I'm assuming you had one of these already, right, Kenny?
I like this.
That's a cool one. But $80. Oh, it's just too much. I love this.
So I love that this your jersey is quite literally just tower, and it also means go Phoenix.
I like the out of order shirts. So in that first sequence where the family is waving to you, that room isn't that long. It actually just shrinks as it gets smaller to the back wall, with that back wall screen only being about 4 feet high. So they use force perspective there to make it feel like this long hallway, a very similar effect they use around the parks outside. Also, another effect where we see the family is the Pepper's Ghost, the same effect that they use in the Haunted Mansion. MK and Bing.
Oh, we beat them.
If you've ever come to Jollywood Nights, this is the area where they had the band singing back here.
Really? I had no idea who they were.
That's so funny.
I don't know because of Pete.
I just want to throw a party and rent out that lounge. I want to just party on the veranda.
Don't they do weddings here? At the veranda? I think they do.
Do they? Because in that case, maybe I'll do it. Yeah. Love it. Was it just as magical as ever? It's the best. What?
He always likes to go to the right because it feels like it goes.
When you go to the right, when you split up, to the right is always crazy, for sure.
Well, so I was saying, depending on where you get on to, is that you start on your one of the two pre-shows with the Pepper's Ghost effect. You're either on the 3rd or 4th floor. Then when you go up to the 5th dimension, it's actually the 5th floor, so that way you can start being pulled down or pulled up. For those who don't know, this ride was created with Otis Elevators, the world's oldest elevator company. And they actually had to tell Otis, like, Otis tries to make you not feel like you're traveling in an elevator. And they were like, we want them to be pulled. So you're being pulled down. You're going faster than naturally being dropped in an elevator. Also, that's why I say you only drop 90 feet and not 130 or 199, is because all of those machinery, 133,000 pounds of machinery is stored up above your head in those elevator shafts. Fun facts. All right. Let's do things. Fantasmic's at 9, so we got about an hour before I think we should be in the theater at least. Ish.
Yeah, no rush.
Hopefully.
Like, even people who go like last minute, they still get like a
It's just how farther away you sit from the middle, really. The earlier you get into Fantasmic, you get those good seats. I mean, the middle technically is reserved for people who have like the dining reservations. But Fantasmic, unless it's a busy time, you can get in there and just sit on the way outside. Down to 30, that's more accurate. Yeah, again. What's the time? Do we?
The time's live. You know
That it? All right, let's try it. Let's see what's going on with Rock and Roller Coaster.
40, no, 55.
But do you want to see if we want to say hi to anyone over there?
We can.
Let's just check.
It's crazy because.
Come on.
No,
we're not.
Toy Story Mania went from 140 to 15.
Wow, they really were at that line quick. Rock and Roller Coaster just came back from its refurbishment. It was down for a little bit. It looks great with the new paint and lighting. Big fan.
My mother came to the haven't seen it in a long time. So. Oh, thank you.
Oh, cool.
Lost Bros.
Which I didn't catch that.
We're not guaranteeing we're going on this. If the wait time is a true 65, we're not going on. But we're gonna take a little look-see.
Like newer stuff.
This is the Lost Bros. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need. I'm cool. So you can like finish up with the
We tried. So anyway, look at the beautiful exterior of Rock and Roller Coaster. Also, where you get to hear me complain like I always do, the fact that they have a Cars show, Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, and right behind it is Toy Story Land. Why not connect them and give me a Pixar land altogether? Because now if I want to walk to Slinky Dog Dash, I got to do a 5K. Why? Why?
Yeah.
This is not the Disney way.
MK had the great idea of they should turn this into an electric mayhem roller coaster.
Love that idea.
Give more Muppets.
Brilliant. I love more Muppets in the park. I'm all about Electric Mayhem. My other thing, but this has been an idea floating around forever, is literally give me any, again, Pixar property and open up the walkway, but just because I'm lazy. I still think the Monsters door coaster would be one of the best because it's already in the dark. And you can fly through different doors and...
Wow, that does make a lot of sense and would give you that connection.
And then boom, we have the whole end of the park.
Man, we can hold
Pixar.
hands, it's cool. I'm like, oh.
So you are doing Fantasmic later?
That's how we plan on finishing our stream. Fantastic.
I haven't seen it in a long time. So.
Yeah. It has like the new, it's like Maleficent doesn't come out as a dragon anymore.
What?
Didn't in Disneyland.
Disneyland caught on fire. Here, we're good.
Same here.
Yeah. No, here, you're good here.
I didn't know they
There's still plenty of fire here.
I didn't know they did.
No, that's a major part of the show. I've seen it recently where she's still spitting that hot fire.
I definitely haven't seen it since I was a kid. Oh, you gotta see it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, because they've added a bunch of like
Hey, Patricia Johnson.
And stuff like
they've
that.
added like new movies.
See, I'll be down.
There was no 30th merch, you would think, but no. Yeah, that woman on FaceTime was absolutely hilarious. And the guy it looked like he was sitting in the hotel, like, just eating popcorn, watching. Oh my God, it was amazing. I wish I could rewind this and show it to you. She's in the front row on her phone on full brightness, so like every scene that's dark, it's just the guy. It looks like he's sitting in a hotel room just eating popcorn and talking. Her volume was on full.
Oh no.
So like he's just like, oh, you know, and she's like, huh? It was.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Or anybody who was there.
I know, look at the first hour, I had a little bit.
Thank you. I did. I survived, Adam. Somebody was FaceTiming, yeah. Debbie says, I can never do this ride. I've avoided it for 30 years now. Congratulations.
It's the best ride Disney's ever done.
We were talking about that when we made the turn. So we were trying to say,
Best one.
what rides are like as close to perfect to Disney as you can get is Tower.
Of Terror.
And then we were saying,
If there's no fluff, I mean, there's a little fluff, but there's not that much. And it's just all just pit of your stomach.
oh, it's great.
Awesomeness.
We said Expedition Everest when the Yeti was working was as close to perfect as you can get as well. Just like with the,
When are we ever going to see that working again?
it will never work again. And if it does, so when they built that ride, fun fact actually, because we said these are perfect, History Channel did an episode all about the Tower of Terror and the beautiful modern marvel that it is, and its engineering. It actually was on Modern Marvels. And the other attraction was Expedition Everest, which we brought up in line, because when they built that, it was the most expensive roller coaster in the world at $100 million. When it was being built, that's been beat now. But they did a 3-part system that intertwines the Yeti with the roller coaster, with the mountain. So to fix the Yeti, they have to take apart the roller coaster track and take apart the mountain. So it was a modern marvel, but now it's a beautiful disaster when we get Disco Yeti. Also, that eats so many people in that park that taking that ride down would make wait times go up dramatically. So if they were to fix it, it would be way after we get our new South American land, which is coming to the dinosaur area in the next, I know it's Disney time, so it could be 3 years, could be 13. Where are we going? What are we doing until Fantasmic? I'm just one man. You're in our group now. What's going on?
think it's Mania, right?
I'm down.
Mania? By the time I get this, it'll be like 45
I've only done it one time.
I'm down to do it. I'm down to try to go over there.
Let's give it a try.
You want to talk about other Disney rides?
Yeah, yes.
The great movie ride.
What? Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good. Where's Mal? We have to see if Mal will argue or not because he was arguing all the ones that you're saying. But yeah, that's correct. I think.
Nothing against Mickey and Minnie. It's fun for what it is.
100%. This is what I say. And if you're new to the channel, this is gonna be a new hot take. If you are a subscriber, you've heard me say this about 40 times. Is that this ride would have gotten a much better reception and a ton more love. They just put it in its own new building and kept the great movie ride. And I'm shocked they didn't too because with Disney acquiring Fox and Hulu and all these other things, they have now so many properties and different movies they could have plugged in and out of great movie ride and then just put Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, still a great ride, just anywhere else in this park or any of the parks. It works perfectly in Disneyland in Toontown. Like, it's brilliant.
Really? It was just that? Maybe food at some point, sometime? Yeah.
We still have not gotten Voyage of the Seas, Voyage of the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Want to ride this and then we can go to that?
How long is this one?
25. We can do 15. I don't care. Use both. Okay.
What's at 15?
Mania.
Oh. Well, we gotta walk past baseline to get there.
I mean, I'd also be down for Baseline.
Baseline.
Only because I can't do Mania with this anyway. I have to watch you play.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
But if you guys want to go, then that's fine.
I'm gonna meet you out there. We'll do Mania. We'll do Mania real quick and then we
Because I can't play it with this live stream anyway.
I'll just stream now.
All right, I'll be over there.
All right.
If they're doing Mania, I'm going this way. You guys, can I crash your hot date?
Come on.
All right, let's do it.
We're just here celebrating the 30th.
That's what it's all about. I'm
My
so
favorite
excited.
Ride, and I
It-
knew. Yeah.
I would have to say that it probably is my favorite ride, but it's weird because when people are like, what do we have to do when we're here? Like, I'm like, well, you got to do Rise of the Resistance, you got to do this, you got to do that. But for me personally, yes, I think, and because of the nostalgia factor, it's just amazing. And when it came out, it was just so, like, the technology was unbelievable. Like, the fact that they had, like, the wires in the floor and the vehicle came out of the elevator shaft. You went into another one. It's beautiful. And, of course, the exterior is gorgeous.
One of the most genius parts about it is that the car comes out, right? Because everyone goes into that knowing it's an elevator ride. I know that this drops in some way.
Yep.
So you get in that thing and you go up and you expect it to do something and it doesn't do it. It moves in the opposite dimension.
Yeah, I know, and it even messes with your head first because you actually do move up a floor and you're in a new spot, like you're stopping on a floor, seeing people in a hallway.
Right.
So you're like, oh, I am on an elevator. And then the doors close, and all of a sudden your next scene, and the elevator you start moving. You're like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. I think they're using that technology again and Rise of the Resistance. What we were saying is too new to be called a perfect or classic attraction. We were saying that's probably the next best thing that they've come out with since like an Everest or this, because because the use of the 3 pre-shows are brilliant. The different like mind tricks, even when like we were saying, when you go in one door, you go out the same door. You're like, how did that happen? Right. You feel like you're indoor, outdoor. Yeah. And the fact that they are those pre-shows, instead of sitting in a line for 180 minutes, you're getting 30 minutes of pre-shows before you even get into the actual ride vehicle.
It's entertaining.
Yep. And that ride vehicle, very similar fashion to Tower of Terror, locks you in and has that little mini drop, that little Tower of Terror drop when you take off to head back to Batuu.
Which is like just the perfect amount. You know what I mean? Like,
especially for people who don't like
I
drops.
was gonna
like
say
perfect to get a little bit of thrill, but not too much.
That's why I like the drop at Hagrid's too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is one of the. No one told me about that.
Yeah,
that was like that was a
Same.
true surprise for me.
Same.
I was so like, oh my god.
It blew me away. True.
That's why I had this argument with Piano Robbie the other day. What's better, and with those guys too, the Velocicoaster or Hagrid's. And I say Hagrid's just because it has more unknown elements, and I think the theming, like on a Velocicoaster, it's fine, but you're on a roller coaster, I get it. It's super cool. It only accelerates. The fact that there's no over-the-shoulder restraint, you're going upside down, that barrel roll over the water, that messes with your head like crazy.
Throw you around like a rag doll.
Yeah,
over
but
the water.
Hagrid's the fact, yeah.
Hagrid's is just really magical.
It is.
Because the ride vehicle itself is just like a really cool
Also
mechanic.
brilliant. Yep.
Like, I love that. Because you can also have two different ride experiences.
I was gonna say, for those who don't know, there's a motorcycle. You can do the sidecar or sit on it like an actual motorcycle.
And how they make that ride vehicle work is just the coolest thing.
Yes. How you doing? Yeah, also they just took the going backwards like Everest and made it better. When you have that seamless, when you go up and then seamlessly go backwards, it's amazing. And just when you think you're safe, it drops you. Debbie says, I love rides, but that drop does get me. That's right, Kenny. Stone Delicious. He knows my order. Everyone in the chat, I'm glad we chose this at Bay Slide. Bay Slide. What's up, Sean Allison? So this used to be the old Riders stop. They still have the letters here in the shelves. You can see the WRITERSSTOP. There's a hidden Mickey right behind this pretzel where you normally refill your waters. And this is one of the only spots at Disney where they're going to play actual pop music. If you listen, it's we always call it Bougie Fugees.
Because it's the best bang for your buck? I know.
It's the best deal that you can get.
Here,
The IPA, Stone IPA, 20 ounce.
the Stone Delicious adult size is the best value at Disney. They were just saying that in the chat. They're like, we know Pete's going to get it, Stone Delicious.
Is that wrong, buddy?
Yeah, so it's your best bang for your buck.
It's the best bang for your buck.
20 ounces for $12.25?
That's what Ray and
That's
I,
even cheaper than Hershey Park.
I'm telling you. That's Ray and I always, when we are here together, we say it 1,000 times when we're here. It's the best bang for your buck.
100%.
I'm gonna do 2 Stone IPAs. Let's do large since you asked. We'll do 1. Can I just get Tito's and plain water with a lime on ice? Let's do a double since you asked.
Since you asked.
And then we'll do the Bavarian pretzel and the charcuterie.
Card of cash, magic band.
Card.
Card it is. Go right ahead.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, sir, it's my pleasure. It's a pleasure to see your face.
Oh, same here. Shucks. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, gosh. No, when we were walking up, so I wanted to do this. I wanted to come, because I thought it'd be fun to finish with Fantasmic. But when I pulled in, I'm like, oh no, rain. Like the rain's supposed to stop for the stream. I tried to time the stream for that reason. But it looked so cool because the lightning was striking around the Tower of Terror.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mama was a Rolling Stone. Oh, thank you.
So it was lightning behind like Tower of
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, Farris was trying to film it. Oh, it was
We
great.
took a selfie in front of it, and it's got like clouds and stuff. No lightning, but that's
Yeah.
incredible.
The eerie factor of the clouds, that was great too. I'm
Yeah.
like, it feels right.
Well, it's just like the opening video says, like on
Yeah.
a night, just like tonight.
Yeah. Best.
It is
The best. It is.
We are going to.
So. Yeah. And when we came in, everything was down too. I'm like, this makes, the world's Twilight Zone. Rise of the Resistance was closed. Toy Story Mania was closed. Where are we going? Outside, inside? Out or in? There's seats involved. There's, oh, I don't care. I'm following you. I don't care. I like to people watch, or I could always put it on my face.
Tower Terror actually terrifies my mom. Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm calling you out.
Mama Smith, how was the 4th of July?
It was good. We had a good
Fun
time.
times?
Yeah, we had a good time. Well, I will pull the...
Well, hello everyone.
There you go. And you're welcome, of course.
Thank you.
This is all for everybody.
I'm so happy we ran into each other. Cheers.
I did look.
Cheers, everyone. Happy Monday.
I did look at your stream when we walked in because I knew you were going to be here and you were at Starving.
Did you guys go straight to that first? Yeah, well, when we came, Slinky was down, Rise was down, so all the wait times for everything were so inflated. We're like, except we could always depend on Star Tours.
Yep.
Never a wait for
All
Star
dependable.
Tours. Old faithful. But it was cool. I saw a show scene that I've never seen before.
Oh, really? Which one?
Yeah, we went on to Chewie's. So I'm not a Star Wars person, everyone. I'm really sorry. I know I'm going to get some hate. But the one where you go to like Chewie's planet.
Kashyyyk.
Sounds correct. And then you talk to the woman who's got the horns coming down her head to the side.
Oh, Ahsoka.
And then you go into a large sky whale's mouth and then get rescued like Pinocchio.
Oh, cool.
So
Like Pinocchio.
that's how I describe Star Tours to everyone.
We're going to see this cool thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's billed as a venue is highlighting an author. Their chosen author is Pinocchio.
Okay.
And so one of the guy, his name is Joel Swanson. He's a local artist. He's actually been a cast member here before. Prince.
Oh.
Anyway.
That's cool.
He's
A
also
high bar.
He's also like he does French. He was the Scooby-Doo guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Scooby-Doo guy.
oh, he was awesome.
Yeah. So he's doing this.
That was so good.
Yeah, and so he does like a bunch of puppetry stuff and like
So cool.
He's billing it, and I'm assuming he's puppeteering Pinocchio as he reads from his copy of No Strings, I think, or No Strings Attached. I can't remember.
Love that.
And
That's
it's like
fun.
a coffee thing. I don't know what it is, but we're going on Friday.
That
so
sounds
we'll
amazing.
see what happens.
I think it's gonna be very meta.
I'm fine with that though. Honestly, so I went to my very first Fringe Festival this year with these guys, and I had a blast. I am now so excited for the next one because I'm just gonna keep my entire schedule free and go to all of these shows all day long. It was so good.
It's super
That
fun.
Scooby-Doo one was fantastic. Even we went to a Star Wars one where I was like, I'm not gonna know anything, but I still laughed. It was hysterical. They used a little, you bring in booze, but like they brought in, what were they using for the cruisers, like for the ships in the Star Wars one?
Like a tricycle.
Like the little tricycles like when you were a kid. So it was like,
The guy dressed in it,
yeah, so
as
good.
Mando.
Yeah. What was oh man, some people out there will get this, but not everyone. Oh, big wheels. It reminded me of like when you had a big wheel as a kid. Like everyone had a big wheel turned upside down on their front lawn where I grew up. Yeah, Fringe Festival was great. I didn't know that was a thing that like happens all over the place. We just were in Tampa, and I saw that Tampa had a Fringe Festival. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Edinburgh in Scotland is the biggest one in the world.
Yeah.
And you'll see a bunch of like.
We're all going to Scotland.
We should.
I would love to go to
I would
Scotland.
love to do that. A lot of comedians
go to
Fringe
Fringe.
in Edinburgh, the Scotland one, and they'll do a show every night for the entire month.
That's amazing.
And like they just get a residency at a theater, and like
That's
I
so
know
cool.
there's actually, I don't know if it's still on there, but there used to be a documentary on Netflix about Hannibal Buress going and doing. I don't know if you know Hannibal Buress.
Yeah, of course. For those, Hannibal Buress, he is a comedian who sadly became most famous for exposing Bill Cosby.
Truth.
Yep. But he is
Forgot
a hilarious comedian.
Incredible guy from Chicago. Actor too.
I need a bit next year's Fringe Festival because it creeps up on my schedule, and because I didn't get to go to as many shows because I was gone.
That's what I was like. How did I not do this every year? And how did I not know about this when I left? Yeah.
I also really think the PR did not do a good job this year because I usually at least know about it a month and a half beforehand, but I felt like it was like, oh my God, Fringe starts next weekend.
I'm disappointed in all the AI out there that didn't give me the Fringe ads when clearly I am your customer.
Really. I know whenever I heard that you hadn't gone to Fringe, I was very surprised.
If you're new to the channel, love live theater, also love comedy, and there's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of live theater. Also, I love the food truck area. It's just a cool vibe. I'm good for right now. Thank you. Yeah. We had an awesome weekend in Hershey, but like I'm just still like my body is recovering from. I didn't sleep for the 24 hours leading up to it because of all the computer things that happened at the airport and whatnot. And then my body just used to waking up early, so like even we stayed up hanging out till like 2:30ish Saturday night when we were in Hershey. And then my body just woke up at 6 for some reason. So like I was on basically 4 hours of sleep for 4 days. So like I feel like my body is still, but honestly the beer is helping. I wasn't gonna have one today, but I feel like it's like, oh okay.
I came.
All is right in the world.
Into me.
Yep. All is right in the world. I feel like my body is like back to normal.
You spend 5 minutes with me, you're like, I need a drink.
That's not the reason, but it is fun. Where it's like, I'm glad someone else suggested this first. Everyone knows out there too. They're like,
we made it a perfect time too because I went up and the doors were locked. I had to get them come bring me the napkins.
That's right. I forgot they close at 8. You got to check the baseline times when you get here. Yeah, they do change their hours day to day, which is a little weird. You think there'd be a little more consistency, but
I would have been really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it would have been like, oh, let's go on that ride and then come here, and I would have been
very sad.
I'm still upset that Pizza Rizzo closes early. Why are they not open during dinner hours when you have a restaurant at Disney? I mean, I know it's quick service, but they close Pizza Rizzo at night? Come on.
And pizza's like the best food for the night.
I mean, I don't even.
Of the day.
And I'm not even saying like the food there is great, but I think it's one of the best hangout spots, especially the second floor of Pizza Rizzo. It's just the best. Well, it is very New York themed, but also because that dance hall just reminds me of every like VFW, Knights of Columbus ballroom, and every like Sweet 16 and wedding I went to in New York my entire life. Like that little ballroom with the cheesy lattice on the wall, the fake vines going up, one spinning disco ball with one light that's, you know, a 30-watt light bulb that's been there for 40 years. Yeah, all the nostalgia.
How was Kenny? You hung out with Kenny, right, in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, well, we had about a dozen of us that came in from all over. Yeah, so we had a little ABC for if you did not know. A few people had put it out there a few months ago, like, hey, we have a lot of people from like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, that all live somewhat close to that area. We should do a meetup, and they've done meetups up in Boston and whatnot. So I was like, oh, I'll try to make it depending on the time of year. So when a few months ago, I think it was Shelly kind of spearheaded it, so shout out to Shelly. And was like, what do we do this weekend? It started working out for a lot of people, and we had people come in from literally, I think we had some from Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, Jersey, Pennsylvania, all come in to town. So then it was hard for me to make it work, but like everyone really stepped up. And I said, if we can make it work and I can get there and we'll make it happen. And people all helped out. Like somebody was like, I have points on American because all the flights got messed up. I couldn't get a flight. And someone else is like, I had Marriott points. Like everything just kind of came together.
That's awesome.
And we had people coming from all over. It was a really fun weekend in Hershey. Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
Could not have asked for anything better. We had so much fun, lots of laughs. Just everything we did was fun.
You got a good group, like a good crew.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like it was not like emotional, but like it just makes me really happy because we were saying that too, and I was telling everyone that at one of the sit downs that we had. Just like it's kind of crazy that no one here knows each other except through this. It's not like it was like, hey, I'm gonna go there with my friend from New York. Do you guys want to come too? It's that every group, whereas we had all met through Adventures by Carney, basically, like all through the YouTube channel, and everyone got along and like cohesively. It was like it felt like a family reunion almost, where like we're just laughing and having a good time.
I love whenever I am actually in town for your meetups and stuff because everything's just so nice and fun to be around. Good vibes.
Very lucky. Awesome
Very good
community.
vibes.
Go check out our Discord. It's completely free. Jump in the community. A few hundred members there. where everyone's just nice to each other on the internet. It's nuts. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We are less than 300 people away from 10,000 subscribers. When we hit 10,000, we were doing 24 hours live at Walt Disney World nonstop.
Nice.
So let's hit that 10K for sure. Definitely check out our Discord. And yeah, big shout out. I have to thank all the Patreons too, because without them, we couldn't make half of this magic happen. I love, and I'm very fortunate to be able to hang out at the theme parks, but everyone knows it is not the most cheapest place on earth. That's not the slogan under the sign, the world, the most cheapest place on earth. So thank you for making that happen, and all the special events we go to and things we do. It's all thanks to the Patreons and our amazing channel sponsor, SJG3 Collectibles. More on them in a little bit. But yeah, we do. By the way, fall meetup, I think we're doing the 4th through the 8th, or whatever that Thursday through Monday is. If anyone wants to mark your calendars, October 4th through the 8th. And I believe we have 2 spots left. We're doing an RIP tour for HHN. I think we have 10 out of our 12 spots filled. If you guys want to come. Or if anyone wants to come, I think we have 2 spots left for October 6th. During that meetup, that's going to be our Halloween Horror Nights part of the evening. But if you've never been to one of our meetup weekends, people come and go. It's not like you have to hang out the whole time. We don't charge admission. It is just come down to Orlando, hang out with us, have a good time. I post my entire schedule of where we'll be meeting up. And everyone likes when MK comes. It's a big draw. Big draw. Big draw.
Sure.
We're going to have to make a whole poster. It's going to be a whole thing. We'll see the numbers skyrocket.
Sure. I
Sure,
see what
Bert.
you did there with the rocket, because I...
Ah.
Okay. Well, we have a wedding that weekend.
Rats.
But potentially we would be back in time for the RIP on the 6th. But I'll have to look at it. We haven't bought plane tickets yet.
Let me know.
Yeah, I mean,
That sounds awesome.
my sister's coming into town for HHN the weekend before that.
If I'm here, I would definitely go. Yeah, I have a wedding the end of September, so I'm not sure if that is the same weekend or the one before. It might, maybe it's September like 22nd, maybe the one before, but it's either the last or second last weekend. Yeah.
Because we're doing, she wants to do 2 days at Disney and HHN, so.
Perfect little
You'll
trip.
see her.
Yeah. That's exciting.
I'm trying to convince Zachary to come too, but he's a skier. He doesn't want to be scared.
Some people just don't like.
He's my little brother. I can make fun of him.
No, of course. I mean, Lauren is afraid she won't go. She tried it once. Said it was the worst night. Yeah. And I brought both my brothers. One of them was actually, my brothers both don't watch my channel, but like Michael going and hit someone. Brian was actually watching today, so like miracles happen. But I took them both there thinking they would have a good time. They were just like, it's all right. They're like, but since there's like no wait times for rides, you want to just go on all the rides? So that's what we did on their HHN night, their one and only time. We did all the shows and all the rides, and none of the we did literally 2 houses for them to try it out. And they were like, it's all right, but like.
That's what I told Zach to try to convince him. It's like, even if you don't, let's say you don't like the houses, while we do the house, you can go ride rides. There's other things for you to do.
Get a drink. Plenty to do. Yeah, lots of fun drinking and people watching spots
and.
The specialty drinks are usually pretty fun too. I didn't get a chance to go last year, but
they look like they're going to do better this year. I always said they're very fun, but they do lean to be very sweet all the time. Like I find, like as someone who likes more of like a tequila or gin, or even like a mule when it comes to like vodka, a lot of the time it's like rum or sweet or fruity and lots of juices. This year they have a few that look like I'm going to enjoy some of them as well. So that's very
I'm excited about their pumpkin beer. Last year's pumpkin beer was.
What was last year's one?
I cannot recall.
I don't remember it either.
It was so good though. It was
Why can't I remember?
It was right in front of. It's right before you start down the Henderson Fisherman.
I just want to know which brewery made it.
I know, and I can't remember.
How do I not remember this? I am so sorry. It's my viewing. I have really dropped the ball in not remembering this beer, and I don't remember what. By the way, Bill, thank you so much for the Venmo. Very kind, much appreciated. What's up, Andy? Andy Van Dyke says hello.
Andy.
If you're just joining, I'm putting it on me because they're eating, and I personally don't enjoy being on camera while I'm eating. So you're looking at all this red, glowing face. But I'm hanging out with 2 amazing humans. We got Bing and MK in the house. They also came to celebrate 30 years of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, one of the most beautiful and perfect rides ever created in the theme park industry. So good. We just did it. If you missed it, you can always rewind, go back and watch in the future. Also, if you want to just see lots of content, this is day 4 of us doing a live stream every day and putting out at least one edit video and a short. And that was my thank you to everybody for helping make Hershey Park happen. So we got 3 more days. We're going to be live every single day. Make sure you subscribe, you got that bell on, and as well as dropping some shorts and some other edited videos.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure which one, and I'll know more tomorrow. Will be Epcot, only because we haven't been to Epcot, I just realized, in over a month.
Oh, wow.
Which is nuts. And then, I mean, there's good reason, right? We were Epcot a lot during Flower and Garden. Like with the shows and the concerts, it gives us a lot of reasons to go. Like, oh, there's a cool band this day. 4 days later, we're there again for another good band and doing rides. And also, I love Epcot. It's one of my favorite parks. But since that ended, we just haven't been. Since the opening, I think the last time we went was the closing of the Test Track or the opening of the Encanto show. So it's been a while. So we're going to go back just to give it some love, make sure it's still there. I have an idea. Also, I think, so I want to do a stream that what's the best park to go to on the hottest of days because it's been so hot. And I think Epcot has the most spots of air conditioning that's also entertaining things because you have like Spaceship Earth, Living with the Land, Soarin'. You can go into a lot of different pavilions and kind of hang. You can go and watch a lot of shows, Impressions de France, the China Pavilion show, the American Adventure show. So a lot of stuff indoors with air conditioning. So I think that would be a fun stream idea, is like how to survive July in Orlando.
That's a good idea. What is your, should you have like a temperature monitor? Check the temperature monitor. Oh, we're at this.
I wish I just had something like that.
We gotta find inside.
Yeah. And then
I gotta get one of the handheld ones. I feel like I run like
laser,
106. And just like hit my forehead like every little bit.
But I think it'd be kind of fun to like watch
I like that.
Like just clip on like a reader that it's 78 degrees right now.
I wish I had one that would like beep as it gets hotter. Like all of a sudden it's like beep, 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 beep. Like beep, maybe slow down or go sit down. Are you dying?
I think it'd be funny.
That's fun. I like that. I gotta do something like that now.
Yeah, because especially you do it. And then if you're inside, you take it. You're like, okay, it says in here.
I'm safe. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
And it could be a game too. Like if it starts reading above a certain, you're like,
we gotta find shelter.
We gotta find shelter right now.
That'd be fun to do with my blood pressure as well. I feel like people would really enjoy. Like this guy's running hot. Oh, that's great. I have to figure this out now. That's fun.
I love data points. So.
I mean, that is true. Yeah, that would be fun to collect that data. We're close to that. I feel like now that they have like the Aura rings and all these other things and cell phones, like we're just gonna be able to see exactly what our core temperature was all day, our heart rate,
she can look up on her phone like what hour last night she slept the worst. You know?
Oh yeah,
what I mean?
I used to do that with the Whoop and everything else.
I used to do that with Whoop. I now do. I have like a sleep, like what I use for my like wake up alarm instead of the standard on your iPhone one. It's like a sleep tracker, so it listens to your breathing. So it'll try to wake it. You give it a threshold. Like I want to be up no later than 6:30. So between 6 and 6:30, it listens to like where you're at, your sleeping cycle, and it'll wake you up so you're not as groggy whenever you're.
That's
it's a really
amazing.
Gentle wake up too.
That is amazing. Like, I could use that. Also, I would love that for dreams, because sometimes I want to finish my dream.
It's
or wake me up earlier. I had a terrible nightmare last night. It's not safe for the stream. I'll tell you guys later.
It's called sleep cycle.
Sleep cycle. So what do you like? Wear like something on your wrist?
No,
or?
it just listens to you. And so you have to have it charged. You have to have your phone plugged in because it will drain your battery. If it's not plugged in.
So you have to have your phone near you too.
Yeah.
I try to put my phone not near me when I'm sleeping.
That's fair.
Just because also if it's like, who knows if like, you know, whatever, all that other stuff. But the other main reason is that if it's close to me, that I'll reach for it and it will keep me awake at night, or it'll be the first thing I do in the morning. And I've been trying not to make the phone the last or first thing I do. Like
That's fair.
I've been trying to slow.
How do you wake up in the morning?
Hungry? No.
Well,
Like
I asked
you mean like, oh my, Oh.
How do you get yourself, like, because for me, sometimes I have to, what has been helpful to me is I do, even though I know it's not great, I pick up my phone and start reading things on my phone. Because it helps me be more cognizant, like, okay, I'm reading, so maybe I should just pick up a book, but maybe I don't know.
So in terms of routine, or do you mean do I set an alarm?
Well, whenever your alarm goes off, what do you do?
Okay, because I don't wake up to an alarm every day. So like my body for some reason likes to torture me is that my alarm is set every day for typically I have a 6:30 soft and then a 7 hard. But I will normally wake up before that and turn those off. My routine normally, because I just find it helps.
What do you do? First thing, your peepers are opening. What's the first thing you do?
We are done with the traces.
Yeah. Oh, Linda, you could have totally interrupted. Get in here.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank you so
you.
much. What a polite Linda.
No. She was whispering. I was like, I saw your eyes and I was like, what's coming up behind me?
That was very sweet. So first thing, I mean, honestly, I do, first of all, a lot of nothing at first. Since the accident, like, typically the back is the worst in the morning. So, like, I'm getting up very slowly. I'm just trying to, like, do simple motions, just, like, left and right, making sure I'm not, because, like, Lauren will make fun of me. Like, I'll act like I'm 106 when I'm, like, wake up and, like, I guess first thing I'll do every day is, you gotta go up and, I think everyone goes to the restroom, but you go up, I mean, like, just quickly, a little, hey, how are you? But I have been trying, again, to live a little bit better every day is before I go to my phone, or I'll pick up my phone from wherever it is, I go on my balcony and I'll typically take a picture. I put it on Instagram almost every morning because I find that just sitting outside getting some fresh air and either watching the sun come up or the dark sky, it's just kind of like healing. Like if the eyes, it's still not bright enough, so like...
It's like a meditation.
Yeah, because I don't know how to meditate with ADD.
I know, me too.
I've never I've never been able to. People are like, try this, try that. It's always...
this doesn't get off the treadmill easy.
No, not at all.
That's why I can't do yoga. I have no chill.
No, I tried yoga, failed miserably.
I did too.
And then I tried hot yoga because I thought like at least it'll be a challenge.
Make you focus on like the pain.
No, it made me so upset because I thought I was dying. I saw the hot yoga go into like room that's like 105 degrees.
It's like a sauna.
Yeah, and I'm barely getting through this. Like I'm legit might die. Like, do you guys have like a stretcher or an ambulance outside? But I wouldn't quit because the woman next to me was like 7 months pregnant, doing everything like it was nothing. Like leg behind her head, Vinswasha, all the other things. And I'm just like, and she's doing it with like a smile on her face. And I'm like, I can't show pain. This woman is literally like carrying another life and having the best time in this hellish room with everyone doing these terrible, But yeah, I can't do anything that, like, the slowing the brain thing is just so hard.
It's very hard for me too.
I was saying, like, even with, so Lauren started a new job where she's working at home now. So now she's no longer working. She took a position with Florida Virtual Schools.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Is she like, get us a phone?
Absolutely loving it. Well, once she doesn't have a commute that's 30 minutes back and forth to tolls.
Yeah.
She's only seen from here up, so she could wear, like, pajama pants all day.
I'm sure it gives her more time to do her, like...
Much
her
more energy, yeah, and it
stuff.
allows her to make her own schedule, too. So she can say, like, oh, I want to take a 2-hour lunch from 12 to 2. She can work that into her day. Like,
that's
even today, she was like, I have a half an hour with nothing to do. This is weird. Like, so she...
I love that.
So I'm very happy for her, but I was teasing at Hershey Park. I don't know if this was on the stream or not, but I'll just put it here. Nah, she'll never watch this. Is I was like, oh, I really love that Lauren's working from home. I really love it. Like, joking, but we live very different styles. She likes organized, quiet, focused work. I like to do 4 projects at once with loud music playing. So like, we do not really like fit this way or gel in work environments because like I'll play music real loud. I'll start answering some emails when I'm like, oh, I'm tired of looking at a screen. I'll go fold some laundry and I'm tired of doing that. I'll go do some dishes. Then I'll come back to the computer and boom, bang out some more emails. I'm like, all right, I'm bored here. I'll start editing a video. I'll edit a little bit. All right, I'll go back to the emails. All right, now I'll go finish doing the dishwasher. All right, now I'll go finish doing the laundry. So like, and it was funny because and when days we come home early from school, it looks like a bomb went off because like I have papers all over the desk. There's half the clothes are folded, half are not. The dishwasher is open, but there's nothing in it. Like, it's just a disaster. But we're figuring it out. It'll be fine. I think it's gonna help me get more organized too. I'm also not drinking for the 30 days leading up to my birthday. So starting Tuesday, not tomorrow, starting a week from tomorrow, I won't drink. My birthday's August 29th. I know, we're glad we came here because they closed right after we came in. Who won? What were your scores?
I won. You won.
259, 400.
At-
was 198.
What was the thing you said earlier that I said I had to ask him about? Because he always likes to argue points.
It was the Great Movie Ride.
Oh, would that be considered another great, almost perfect attraction?
Good answer.
Oh, okay, right, absolutely.
Good
Yeah.
answer.
We can get almost everybody here now on camera. Look at, there's so much. I have to put this all the way right.
I don't think it's gonna sit on the bush, but
No, it's not a good bush.
how much time do we have before Fantasmic?
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably could start heading over there if we want decent seats.
Do you want to say that?
Sure, I'm down. I don't care. Sure.
I don't think.
I'm not concerned.
From everything I've heard, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No. No, like they're not shutting that down. They just brought that back. I feel like that was one of the last shows to come back after the pandemic. So long. Yeah.
When did the fire thing in California happen with the dragon?
A year and a half ago. That's that method. They're so close.
Yeah, that's so accurate. My face is a temperature monitor. It's always. I say this. I look like an upside down thermometer. Is what I look like.
That was really good.
Yeah. Like when my calves start to get red, you're like, whoa, it's hot out.
Oh
I'm
no!
We do one of these days, and when it's cooler, we
Okay.
have to do another challenge day.
No, I'm in. I want to do it. Everyone asks for it all the time. They're, especially on our Zoom calls. Shout out to the Patreons. We're Patreon. A Zoom call with me once a month. But people say all the time, like, we miss, like, when you do, like, get a group together and do, like, a monorail bar crawler, or a Skyliner bar crawler, like, drinking every beer at Epcot or every cocktail.
Was so fun. Theirs are so fun.
They get crazy,
silly,
but people love them. They love them. I like them, too.
It gives us something, like, I think what I like about it, it gives us a goal and a purpose for the park day. Because sometimes it's like we've been and done things.
Yes.
Meandering.
And it gives us, like, a direction in which
I totally agree. Especially as someone who does a lot of, like, live streams. Like, I tour and walk around the parks all the time. So, like, when we have, like, a mission or a game or a fun objective, I'm all about it. I also had another, I'm not sure if I told you about it, too, but I want to get a group together where, like, I get a group of you guys, like, and whatever, and we do, like, a scavenger hunt at the fastest time. Where, like, but and I'd have to do a little bit of editing or creative with it, but, like, have people do something like that. Yeah, have some fun with that as well.
You should see if, my friend Nick, he does, like, a real crazy scavenger. He's been toying with the idea of doing Disney-themed scavenger hunts, too.
I love it. I saw another channel did it, and I was like, it would be fun to do with our group too. Is Disney hide and seek?
Fun!
I'm really competitive at hide and seek.
No, yeah, and it's really hard if you do an entire park. So like, you'd have to start in certain areas, but like, yeah, when you open it up to the whole park, it gets crazy because you can hide in a lot of places.
There's a lot of little alleyways and stuff.
I'd love to do one of those one day.
I think it would be fun.
The parameters would have to be really strict.
No, it would have to be like hard to like let's say we did a Magic Kingdom first. I think maybe if you just was like Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, like you couldn't do like the whole park to start.
I used to do it at Universal.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
We would do it by land.
Oh yeah.
By land would be fun. I mean, also Universal. That I always love that area, but that little New York area with all those little alleyways and cutouts.
Get over by Dr. Doom.
Or over there too. Yeah, no one goes over there.
Dude.
I mean, here, I would just go over to the.
Yeah. Dr. Doom is a perfect ride.
Are we talking about the same ride?
Dr. Doom's Fearfall?
Perfect ride. Spider-Man. Perfect ride.
No, it's not.
It is a perfect ride. Spider-Man is a perfect ride as well.
Well,
Marvel Superhero Island is batting 1,000.
They've lost all their credibility. We had really good conversations, and they were right up until this point.
Spider-Man, great. Hulk, great. Dr. Doom, great.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to what I said.
The AC in Dr. Doom is great because there's no line, and you can just stand there.
It's cold as hell.
It is
What?
so
In which
cold.
one?
Dr. Doom. The inside line of Dr. Doom is
incredible.
crazy.
Go get
Hot
some
tip.
Popeyes. Go to and Dr. Doom.
Oh God, that was another rough day for me. No one told me how wet you get on Popeyes, and
Dr.
my
Doom
cousins
is
were like, "Let's just go," and I got destroyed. I had no change of clothes. You have to go in a bathing suit. Like, legit, like wear a bathing suit.
I've never done.
I had to throw out my sneakers and socks that day.
Oh my God.
I came off that ride.
Popeyes is gnarly, and there's also the people at the top with they can pay money
the
to
shooting.
to
We tried to
shoot
shoot.
water guns at
Never
you.
done it.
If you want to know how wet you get on Popeyes, jump into a pool and then stay underwater.
Yeah.
Don't come up to breathe. And that's how wet you get on Popeyes. It's insane.
It can get pretty bad on Dudley.
You
Do
sound
right
really
too.
mad.
Yeah. Well, only because no one told me, and I was so wet. I was so ready for a fun day. It was like 10 a.m.
Well,
I'm
dude,
like, these are
when
my
the
whole
ri-
clothes for the whole day.
When
Like,
the ride vehicle comes with a plastic bag for you to put your stuff in, you know it's gonna.
I know,
get
but I
hard.
thought more like Holly River Rapids over at Animal Kingdom. That ride, like you can get wet, but you don't get like drenched. Even if you're in like the wet seat, like half that ride, you don't even get that wet.
You're thinking like Jurassic Park wet.
Yeah, like exactly. Like you come off like you might have like, oh, I'm wet, and you dry off like this is water. Like you have wrinkled fingers and toes.
You get soaked on
Yeah.
Popeye for sure.
And my only issue with Spider-Man, going back to that, is, and this is just my thing, not everyone's thing, is that I believe, again, if you have to put on glasses, it is not a perfect ride. Because
Interesting.
it's just my take. I don't
So you hate Flight of Passage?
hate Flight of Passage, but I say that's why I wouldn't be in my perfect ride. Because, again, it's something you have to do. And also, I find that, and this doesn't happen to me as much as others, so I'm very thankful for that, but a lot of people that messes with their motion sickness and whatnot. So,
I hate flight. If I have to put it, I don't go to 3D movies.
yeah, if you can,
Same.
And especially, I wear contacts, but like when I wore glasses, putting on the second pair, and especially as a kid, but like when I didn't have contacts, it was the worst. It's just, yeah. So the glasses thing is the only thing for me, and I know there's a lot of great rides with glasses, like Avatar Flight of Passage. Fantastic ride, but not perfect. Like I said, this bar, one of the only places in Disney property that plays regular pop music and not Disney stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, Guardians.
Yeah, my mom actually plays Baseline Tap House playlist.
Love, that's great. So good.
It's the pool playlist.
Such a good playlist. We were talking also too, like to work. Matt and I love the Tower of Terror playlist. Background loop.
Interesting.
So good. So good.
I need to look that up.
That my favorites: Tower of Terror background, the old Epcot entrance, the Disneyland Paris nighttime background music loop, and then if depending on what kind of work I'm doing, I know this sounds weird, I do enjoy Soarin' sometimes too. I find it motivational.
When we were at her parents for 4th of July, and when the fireworks were going off, she hooked up the speakers in her parents' backyard and she started playing the music to the fireworks show.
Happily Ever After?
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
I mean, it's 4th of July, so I feel like you gotta play like Neil Diamond. Like you need the classics.
Well, it was in their neighborhood. No, we were just watching fireworks go off. I was like, well, I know a firework playlist.
Yeah.
I remember the old Long Island, it used to be like everyone at 9 p.m. tune into like a radio station that nobody ever used. So it'd be like, let's turn on like AM 1050 or like 97.9 at 9 p.m. and then they would sync up the fireworks to the music.
That's awesome.
All right, we're going to Fantasmic. They're going to get dessert.
I'm gonna head home as well.
I want Fantasmic. Fantasmic. You got 3.
All right, we got 3.
3's out, 3's in.
Whatever. Let's go to Fantasmic.
We're walking with y'all, at least half. I'll walk over.
Ooh.
Oh, that's true. We didn't have a lot of baked goods yesterday.
Mmm.
I'm not usually a sweet person. I don't know if we're going to get it here. I think we're going to...
Something to wear. Sci-fi? We should go one day.
Are you going to Fantastic?
My friend's husband works there.
Yeah, but we had not had
And
a trip weekend.
I haven't had a reason to yet, but he's like,
We,
no, is it
we
good?
booked ourselves
solid show where
Friday
all
to
the judges on it
to
have a
Sunday
claim to
night.
fame. But
Oh, like their cousin, their
and
friend, yeah.
They have to guess who each one is.
I know Farris Films.
There's some pretty good ones on there.
Really?
It's hard to tell, yeah. There's some that are obvious, because they give you clues throughout. Like, activities will give you clues.
That's fun.
Yeah, I know, that's so funny. I'm such a small girl.
There's so many shows. Jimmy Kimmel hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I didn't even know that.
He's in Conway, and I'm in downtown.
Downtown. Da, 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 da. How's it going? We are heading to the theater for Fantasmic. I will catch up with the chat there as well. I know we've been chatting up with our friends here. But while we wait for the show to start, I'll say hi to everybody in the chat. Answer those questions, so don't go anywhere. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Look at this. 8:30. Beautiful sky outside of the Chinese theater.
It was cloudy and that was beautiful.
Yep. While we head over, I was talking about how much I really appreciate all the Patreons for making this channel happen and how awesome you all are. But also, we have an amazing sponsor, our friends at SJG3 Collectibles, an amazing store. Have been in business for 25 years on eBay and have a 100% satisfaction rating. Not a single negative review. How crazy is that after 25 years? And the collectibles span every genre and type of collectible there is out there, whether it's sports, theme parks, music, pop culture, movies, probably something from the Tower of Terror. I mean, literally, you name it, he's got it. Over 900 items listed on the eBay storefront. New items are added every single day. Vince is the best. He's been around the game since he was 5 years old. His grandfather was in the toy business. So go check him out. On eBay stores, you can search SJG3 Collectibles or just go to ebay.com/STR/SJG3 Collectibles. Yes. I know, you guys are leaving. Everyone, love you all.
Good to see you, baby.
Same here.
Bye.
Great seeing
It was good to see
you.
you.
Thank you so much for the beer.
Yeah, of course. Wow, nice to meet you.
Have fun. Have some dessert for me. You can also find them on Twitter at SJG3COL. Thanks again to Vince and the team. I love you guys. And also, you know, I gotta be rich. I'm gonna keep going with this little ad read here because they got items for a few bucks all the way up to those big ticket items. And even if you don't find something that you were looking for, you should shoot him a message. He normally knows somebody or can help you out and has such a large, what's the right way of putting this? Like inventory that may not even be posted or things that he can get his hands on to help you out. He's the best. So go check out SJG3 Collectibles. Link is down below in the description. Also down below in the description, the link to our Discord. We were talking about that earlier, how awesome our Discord and our community is. That is completely free. Also, my other socials where I post when I'm going to be live and all the fun in between the streams. My Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourWDWguy. The TikTok's Adventures by Carney. The Discord's Adventures by Carney. The website, adventuresbycarney.fun. You can also get merch over on our website as well as in the Discord. You can also make live stream or edited video suggestions in our Discord. Or just become friends with all these amazing, positive, fantastic people. This is the best time of day to be on Sunset. At sunset. Even on camera, it pops.
The theming of Tower starts as soon as you turn that corner.
Yep.
That's when the whole...
It's perfect. Look how beautiful it is. Oh yeah, no, they can't.
It's just like embedded in this area.
No. I also love the light up top.
Do you remember for the 50th they had the special projections?
Yeah.
And then they had like people dancing up there?
Loved that. Absolutely loved it. I still love, I don't even mind the Christmas projection. Like, that's fun. And when they do the Snope here on Sunset, that's fun. Oh, snap. You know what time it almost is. Fantasmic. It's fantastic and organic. That's where they got the show title from. Yeah, we're back to one. It's got to be busy season for 2 shows a night. I will say if you're planning your trip, make sure you check show times. That also goes for the drone show, which will be ending at the end of the summer, but some nights 1 show, some nights 2 shows.
I feel like the workers gotta love when there's like 1 show because they probably have as much free time to do nothing.
Or they get to go home early. We were heading into the Hollywood Hills. Yeah, it's been a while. I think the last time I did this show was with you.
Probably. Yeah, I can't remember. That's why I was down to see it. I'm like,
I thought it'd be fun too. Yeah, that's why I was like, all right, well, it's storming all afternoon. I was going to try and come earlier, but it was also hot. I'm like, what if we went tonight and we ended with Fantasmic? Perfect little way to end the night. 2 days in Pennsylvania, come back, boom. Hershey Park was awesome. We had a blast. It's as an adult going back, like the last time I was there was when I was a little kid, so like I barely remembered much, but the layout is interesting. Like I always like joke that I take like Disney for granted because like most, with the exception of this one park where I complain that it's ridiculous you have to go to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy all the way around to Toy Story Land is insane. They should have some way to walk through there. But Hershey Park is kind of like a straight line and you go in on one kind of like third into it or like 25% into like a straight line. Imagine like a drag strip and you come in on this like one end and it's just a lot of, so if you want to go do one thing here and then you got to run all the way over here and then you got to go way back. But it's tremendous. It's gigantic. Yeah. Nuts. Great coasters. They had a sea lion and seal show that we saw. The staff was great. Honestly, great food and drink. There was a barbecue place we went to. Tons of great beers. I was impressed. Yeah. They had a water park that we didn't even do that was included. They had a little mini zoo. We walked through that. Plus the whole chocolate like tour and factory you can go do.
Is it owned by the Busch Gardens guys?
No, I think it's still owned. I think it's still independent. Yeah.
That's rare these days.
Yeah. Okay. Also pricing, very interesting. They clearly just want to get you in the door, but like the ticket pricing online varied, but like very affordable. The Fast Pass is like insanely expensive. Like I don't know the range for the times of year, but let's just say like a daily ticket is around like $60, right? Yeah. If you do a Fast Pass ticket, when we looked it up, it was like $180. It was crazy.
I think that's common though for a coaster park because their capacity is not
Yeah.
the same. So like the lines are pretty long.
I mean, we went on, yeah. I mean, we went on a Saturday in July, so it's probably the busiest time of year for them. And we still got to go on a good handful of coasters and see a couple of shows. And we were in a big group. Like I said, we had about a dozen of us. So like, it was, maneuvering around the park wasn't as fast when it's like 2 or 3 people and you're,
Like we haven't updated this playlist since 2006.
yeah. Oh, sounds good.
Makes my 12-year-old heart very happy.
No, there's a few good ones for sure. So they're making an announcement now that if there's high winds or weather, they may have to cancel or remove certain elements of the show. But I think we're in the clear for tonight. The sky looks good.
Yeah, thank God that storm left.
Yeah, it was a weird storm day. I mean, I love Florida storms. Like when I'm at home, when I'm in a theme park, I'm like, no.
I'm watching the movie, they're
That's what I'm saying. It's like I love how hard it rains here. Like, so I go out on the balcony, watch it hit the water and the palm trees. I'm like, this is beautiful. Big theater here could hold around 10,000 people. I believe that is correct. All right, we gotta do the other end. Yeah. And
Solid, dude. Fucking solid.
so where this restless warrior just. So, yeah. Also here too, like, hold on. Thank you so much. What? Oh, I don't know. She was talking to me. It's the other. All right.
Not bad.
No, not bad. I mean, like, so pros and cons. What we were just discussing off camera for all those when we went quiet. Is sometimes it's fun to sit all the way in the back so I can give you guys a good broad view of everything happening. But sometimes it's super fun being up front because you can actually see the characters fighting and going on the mountain and see Aladdin jump around. Yeah, characters dancing on boats. All right, I'm gonna go back and say hi to some people in the chat quick before this show starts. I appreciate everyone being here, hanging out on your Monday night. Hope you had a great weekend. Way to kick off your week. Happy 30th Tower of Terror. I'm hanging out with Jonathan and Ferris, having a great time here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Right here at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Kenny, Saraki in the house. I loved your idea, Kenny, by the way. We might have to do a cheesesteak challenge. But yesterday's cheesesteak that we did find was very delicious, but we were talking about it may not have qualified as a Philly cheesesteak because it was a different type of cheese. It wasn't the whiz. I don't know, but I thought it was good. Kenny says that's my go-to order at Baseline too. Stone Delicious IPA, baby. Best bang for your buck in the park. Also great seeing Matt, MK, and Bing here. If you're ever in the parks, you see me, come up and say hi. It's okay if I'm on a stream. I love meeting people, putting names to faces, faces to names. Cameron says, Pete, switched my plans again. Now coming on the 3rd, staying at AKL that night. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I know, Cameron. I have all your texts saved. I start them. You're actually pinned to my phone. Hi, Alyssa and Dawn. I did know Ahsoka's name earlier, you're right. Sometimes I just forget. There's too many Star Wars characters. Kenny says the Pizzeria room is Philly accurate as well. I feel like everyone had if you're near a big city, like a little like VFW, Knights of Columbus, something hole like that where you used to go to like for christenings, baby showers. I won't do the 24 hours while you're there, Cameron. No worries. Great to see Andy hanging out. We are doing Magic Kingdom on Thursday, if you're excited, but we are live every day this week. So thanks to all of you. Day 4 of 7 straight days of going live with an additional video every day. So check out the shorts as well and our edited videos. Great to see Peaches here. Yeah, Kenny, I love Little Scavenger Hunts. Yeah, we should go back and do more DuckTales over at Epcot. That was fun, too. I like that scavenger hunt. Patmix75, what's going on? Having a great night here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Bill says my calves are trying to recover from Hershey. Yeah, it's a lot of walking there. Patmix75 says, that is true about Popeyes. I had to buy all new clothes and a towel. Thanks, Universal. Yeah, I was not ready for it. Thank you so much again, Bill, for the Venmo. Very, very kind. And all your generosity this weekend. Everyone's generosity, just so nice. We're going to do a little post and a video about it. Whoop. Tomorrow, I'm doing more filming. Well, we'll be live again, but before I go live, I'll be doing some filming with the one and the only Ferris Films. So make sure you're subscribed to him on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else, because you will see me in those videos. Bill says, Kenny represented Philadelphia very well. Great tour. Thanks. We did have to cut it short. Definitely next time I'm in Philly, we'll do a lot more. But we had a great time. Lots of laughs. And some absurdity as well. Kenny says, you gotta love Pete Silly's sidebar. Hey, I had a great time at Mac's Tavern. Again, anyone who watches Always Sunny in Philadelphia, we went to Rob McElhenney's bar. Had a great time with the bartender, busting each other's chops, cracking jokes. And then she liked us so much, she picked up our entire check, which was amazing. The Pirates Adventure Scavenger Hunts at Magic Kingdom are also great scavenger hunts. There's 6 different ones you can do. That runs from 12 to 6 every day over in Adventureland at the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World. If you're looking for something to do to mix up your normal trip, go check out the Pirates Scavenger Hunt. It's awesome, and you will really appreciate Adventureland so much more because of all the little hidden things they have that the general public has no idea they're walking past. And with that, I am completely caught up with the chat. I believe if I missed your comment, please drop a new comment, and I'll talk to you now because we got 10 minutes. Oh, I knew it. I know everyone Philly for another meetup. I know we had meetups in Boston. We had in Philly and Hershey. I mean Pennsylvania. I know I've been getting some requests for some other states as well, and other ones I've never been to. I know Nashville's been thrown around. DC area has been thrown around. But yeah, wherever we get groupings of amazing people like yourselves that want to hang out, we do a little ABC meetup. And I hate missing them, but I just also think it's so cool when people hang out and meet up and get together without me even being there, is because they have the bond of the channel. I think that's amazing. And if you're not in our Discord, you totally should be. It's hard to imagine, but hundreds of people who are actually just nice to each other on the internet. It's shocking. Okay, so we can do a pirate or two tour on Thursday as well. I like it. I'm into it. Shirley says yes to both of those. But I could always come back up to Philly. There's so much more to do. Kenny says we could throw a big party in AC as long as it's the off season. Yeah, I also big fan of Atlantic City. It's where we used to go all the time growing up. From Long Island originally. Moved down here in 2019. And I've been loving it ever since. Farris grew up here. How long have you been in Orlando?
A year and a half.
And what are your thoughts so far? Here we go. We got a noob. Where are you originally from?
California and Montana, then here.
So what's your thoughts your first year and a half here?
Oh, I fucking love it, dude. There's something to do all the time. I love the Disney. I love everything. I love the people, the community here. Everything's good.
Yeah, I totally agree. Same thing. It's nice being around a bunch of people who are either on vacation, so they're in a good mood, or everyone that lives in Orlando basically is in hospitality in some form or another.
Everyone's social here.
So they're already nice. They're outgoing. It's easy to make friends. Easy to go find things to do. And like he was saying, it's almost like there's too much to do. It's especially someone who's from New York City. Like, you can't do it all. That's very much like Disney. You cannot, not much talking Disney, but you have Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, but then you have all of downtown. You have all these other little theme parks and all the little things in between.
Florida too. You can go like an hour and find something else.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I like living in Orlando. I know my cousins and other people live on the coast, but I like that I only have to drive an hour and a half maybe to either coast from Orlando. I can go to Tampa. I can go over to the Space Coast. You can go down to, and now with Brightline and Brightline expanding, you can be down in Miami in 3 hours without even driving. Fort Lauderdale. It's fantastic.
Endless amount of stuff. It's amazing. I love it here.
What made you want to come? Was it a job, or you just were like, I need a change, or just it looks fun?
Yeah. It was 20 years in the snow. I was done.
Yeah. I hear that. Yeah.
I came down all the time. I got family here, had friends, so it's time for a change. Disney fan, obviously.
That also helps, yeah.
Grew up in Disneyland. So.
That's super cool. Disneyland, man. I got to get back out there. It's been a long time.
I love Disney World, but they do almost everything better there as far as like attractions go.
Almost everything.
Everything.
Almost, but not all.
But all the copies that we have here.
And also, to both of them for the first time, Disney World would be better. But I do appreciate the other stuff that they have.
Agreed.
I think, I would say if you're like for a vacation, I think most people would enjoy Disney World more, only because it's just there's more parks, more things to do. It's a whole spectacle.
Bubble,
bigger bubble. Yeah. But when you're like, start to really become like, I'd say, a true Disney fan, or just like start to appreciate the magic of Disney.
And the history too.
And obviously the history. I was gonna say is that like when you walk down Main Street for that first time, I remember the first time I went to Disneyland. Like this is where Walt walked, and you see like the original Hub of Tolkien. And then also it's kind of shocking how small the castle is, but you're like, it makes you appreciate how far we've come, because like that was such a big deal. Like, wow, look at this big castle, and you walk up to, you're like, what is this, like someone's shed? What the? But it's beautiful, and like we've been saying, a lot of their attractions are similar to other versions around the world, but like just better in some ways. Like their pirates, is like almost perfect. Their Big Thunder Mountain, perfect. Their Space,
amazing. Space
Indiana
Mountain's better
Jones, yeah.
Splash was better here back in the day. But
Yeah, I mean, their Splash also is single row, where here you can sit side by side. Same thing with their Space. We have a single here. Theirs is side by side, so that's why I think theirs is better. Yeah.
Small World's better there. I'll talk right.
Small World is so awesome there. Also, I'm a big fan of, I mean, everyone here knows, I like fun facts and stuff like that. So when I got to do the Walking in Walt's Footsteps tour,
Hell yeah.
it was one of the coolest tours ever. I got to do it on his birthday and with a tour guide who knew Walt Disney. So it was one of the coolest tours ever, yeah. And then going up to his apartment, it was great. Dawn says yay for the Boston meetup. We can do another one too. I love it. Kenny says I love Boston. I drive up. Hello, Ballenduff. Bill said he'd even do a Boston meetup. Maybe we got to go back. Just mousing around says, Carney, you going to come when Great South Bay opens in Chicago? Of course. I used to work for Great South Bay, for those who don't know. I worked many jobs, but worked for a brewery on Long Island and New York City for a while. And they're doing quite well. They're opening up 2 new locations this year. I love all the ideas for meeting up and hanging out together. Nice to bring this big virtual community together, and we are so close to crossing a big milestone, which might make our meetups even more fun. Oh, look what they started. We got a wave going.
Kind of.
I tried to get a wave started at Hershey Park. I think I can get this wave going.
Oh,
come on, here we go. Let's go. Nice. Good wave. The first night, if you guys were here or remember the live stream, the first night this came back after the pandemic, it was a sold out crowd here. We got the whole crowd to do it. I was running from end to end. Here we go. Oh, this is a good wave. This is a good one. Hey! Nicely done. If you watched, we're sending it back the other way. Reverse.
Come on, get it.
One hop this time. Here we go, they're picking up on it.
Bill's doing great.
And
yeah, great middle section. Wow, great. Strong finish. Here it comes. Nicely done. If you saw the short I posted, I think it was yesterday, when we were at Hershey, I got the wave started for their show there. Yeah, which was fun, yeah. And it was great because she had to reference me because...
Dude, that stadium is killing.
Yeah, that end of the stadium is fired up.
Those guys are full.
This has just become a wave-a-palooza.
You guys step it up over here. Step it up.
Here we go. Whoa!
Take that right side.
Oh, look at the lights. Oh, get the phone lights out. This is going to look great. This might be the best wave of all time. Oh, this is going to look so good with the lights. Oh my God, this is great. I got to put my flash on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
This looks awesome. Look at this great crowd. Ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine if the next announcement is like, reminder, there's no flash photography in the theater. You should.
Little pixie dust as we're around.
I love it. That was fun.
That's crazy. I've never seen that.
Hoje eu comi pão. Eu comi pão em casa.
Nothing is more powerful than the imagination.
for it can also expand your bravest fears into an overwhelming nightmare. Are the powers of Mickey's incredible imagination strong enough and bright enough to withstand the human forces that invade Mickey's brain?
We're in the splash zone.
Yeah. You can see the boats well.
I invite you to join me and experience Fantasmic.
I've got.
A journey beyond your wildest imagination.
If this doesn't give you chills, what does? Come on.
Yeah.
One of my first friends when I moved down here, the pandemic hit right after I moved, was friends with this fantastic
get out of
lady.
here.
Yeah. So in our pool area during the pandemic, she would do the whole thing. Yeah.
It's normally a woman, isn't it?
What?
Normally a woman plays Mickey, or especially Mickey, right? Woman. Yeah.
There's a few, yeah. She's got the top one, bottom one. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great seat for the screen.
Never noticed they start dancing before they even get here.
They have to admit it. They passed that first one. They have to.
It's the same barges that they use for the princesses too, right?
Yeah. You know about Ariel has to stay on a float, get covered up with fire retardant gear in case something goes wrong. Right? Yeah, because everyone else leaves the float high.
Right, yeah.
She has to stay. Is she paid higher too, or something like that?
Yeah.
She paid hazard pay. Me too.
It is for dude. Just missed that, man.
We are about a row and a half away from getting soaked. Oh boy.
We're damn close.
What's going on? I could use a little help. Hello?
What I love most about rivers is you can't stop listening to us. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the river bend. Waiting just around the river bend.
Hey, made it today.
I'm the daughter of the village chief. We are descended from voyagers from the great Carney. They call me, and the love is enough without inside me. It's not the time, always walking and rising. I will carry you here with my heart will remind me. Come on, Let me see my face.
Fame is thy beauty, majesty. But hold, we lovely maids are soon, and who in Nikki's imagination, beauty and love will always supply.
A magic spell in the black of night with a scream of fright. And a bolt of light. Turn my hair to white. Dream into a nightmare fantasmic. Imagine this. Magic mirror on the wall. All the forces of evil I call.
You have the power to control.
Let's do the job and take his spirit tonight!
Yes. It's too late. Time to fly. Enter the game of wonder. and this is my dream.
So you'll see on this float, when they all take shelter going around the bend, they cover Ariel when they fire.
Oh, it's on this one. I think that was on the other one.
No, this one because of the fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Everyone goes to safety. They cover her up. She just got to stay covered under a blanket.
I wonder if they just do like the leg version of Ariel. But it's on the other one.
Great show.
Disappeared.
Magic.
Magic, man. He went from there to there. It's crazy. Magic.
No dragon tonight.
Yeah, no dragon tonight.
Still crazy. You guys want to try to brave it or wait it out?
Yeah, what I find
I've been waiting on it.
is go along the front to the other side and then up and out.
Go down this way.
Yeah, like let a few people go, but if you go along the front rail and work your way to the other side, yeah. Greg Gallison, thank you so much for the memo. Wow, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Captain Kirks. That was great. Yeah, we had kids around us loving the show, Shelly. It's fun. I love seeing their excitement. Let's, yeah, we can start making our way this way. We are right up close. So like I was saying earlier, in case you missed it, if you're looking for seating advice, is the middle section is if you have dinner packages or reservations or some kind of thing you got through like Dining with an Imagineer or the dinner and Fantasmic package. Then as you work your way out is the earlier people who come into the theater. So the later you get here, the further out you will be, but there's no bad seats. They also have a standing area up top as well. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. What's up, Jason? Thanks to everybody who's hit that like button today. If you haven't done so yet, you can still do so. Smash that like button, hit the thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We are less than 300 people away from 10,000, where we're gonna do our 24-hour non-stop live stream. And if you are not aware, we had some amazing people help out to get us to Hershey Park this past weekend. And as a thank you, I said I'm gonna do 7 days in a row of live streams and a second video as well. So if you're not subscribed to that bell on, hit all notifications so you don't miss any of the fun. Today's day 4. We've been doing a live stream every day. We went Friday, Saturday, Sunday today. Thursday I know will be a Magic Kingdom, either tomorrow or Wednesday at Epcot. And also I got to call Robert or maybe Bill and Lynette too, because they were just so helpful in getting us to Hershey. I said they could pick the stream Tuesday or Wednesday. So whatever place they want me to go, I'll go there. I know Robert said maybe some foot golf. I got to talk to Bill and Lynette, see what they like.
Any sort of
Bubbles!
water at all. Any water anywhere in Florida.
Can you imagine being an alligator in this water?
Roasted alligator.
That alligator would be freaked out.
Roasted alligator.
Ba-dum-ba-bum.